trend omunyina evoa amaniema enso atimi ayekama edia ma yemidi Andrew so usu wetia from ya ndika sasme tramonde edia ma chairman Bright Kankambodu wonu ye correspondent ewo walk up na say all the way ewo America nyame ya me free chine kono ye betinka from Canada our reporting from the camp of the Black Stars in Jamo monyere mo ho na mo adwuma no enso emfa amaye ye be sorry konya so a just 12:30 abo near pejayemu ama ambitious enso na send bi enko ema Dr. Kwame Dinkra ene ayini team no obo the pure morning drive na aba o hand over baton no enso etumi edi amaye yemonkomo anopesa. Christian, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Andy.
Na weekend ni ko yi.
Oh, bibi adadi.
Fantastic.
Kan ne ba bibi but.
Bende.
Nyame ya so tene kakra. Basele ka wo.
You.
Also until so this weekend. Jeki frame se mako fa ba ko bi wo meko. Ba ko na kan ba ko fa na be. Why part payment na?
Me no be right. Me no be din ko na me wo ayi. Sa kitchen we na me ka so. O se ma nipa no me masa. Also man me women. Hey, so Christian, what they say.
I can't grab the best and you may feel a crowd is in you. Timpajo team walk here.
On find out what
I say, open say Christian. Frame me, moi, best and you may call baby mammy.
And now me man watching up to say, may driving one film is over here now. Make car tie back who's when I saw yesterday. I'm saying there's some I got to car ties me. And you but Jamina, be fine. Maxwell, Boga.
Yeah, Andy.
Na Bibiabo Cody. Yanko Pardon, Bibiabo. Weekend, yeah,
BBI fine.
Oh, the ocean inside her walk up on
Obende.
Oh, dear, name what day. The ocean inside the sun. Some just actually you're free as you know around there. I'm
saying, run at me bedroom, be idea or patassit in Berra. So, 2 times.
Now, sir,
I made the bonny or Bamberadi.
Now be interview so ba
send how I win.
So you remember anybody so far team Ben impress over walk up matches here Yaboya.
The Medicare Domiomo. Switzerland.
Oh.
Di take ko sa Monikata. Shekata 410. Both chances to go sa 87th minute. Nakata betika adwuri niema egusa egu sense kana kamedi fa me niema yi say niema sa
destroy everything.
First matches 70 chire maso me first matches ni nyina obi first matches a efrase take sa anti Switzerland crowd de manchester anko ni gidigidi bia just a simple win against Qatar. Maso o match first goal na o game no bia second goal no omo beshe second goal didi agrosa na Qatar
metem
ozom sese woni ma betem zo ntimi nkan
na zo to
surprise me mo midi 1000
was how much
all say na me no ka say Qatar de ohuni boy on beshe on bebre ba who say Chris I didn't born and some who say what ho hwa despite their what were reading adin nyina say what say born ho na wo hwa utumi hu de eko
life bet
life no because last World Cup it worked for me. What's the man's mental rebel? Do you know that? Mental rebel. Obi onim bia and say ball pa gidi bia me ko ball we me ebia Madrid more classical ball atese me ba say bia ball we and me ball me free David me yes type no. And say mostly me TV no me nkwa me to me that. But World Cup no say otsna ho on me nim say one hu dia mistake na and na say oh hwe ball na utumi ball na ekono tu nti o say ka be 15 minutes no or then 10 minutes no nko for no chances ah no muntu me say na say ade ayi omu ya hwe na Qatar say na me ko twa say o Qatar both team to score them say try Qatar win nti me onim say goal by na mada nti me tina commentator nti me team na Qatar dia do say ja esum nti ball no Chris say akwa say
o team we be
so no matter the score like Chris say baby you be so benefiting oh babet no end na nka ekopa
oh
Then can call papa. But say it didn't say I see any.
There be three one more and tea, but now corner say corner to
which I am. Obedience. The would
but you impressing me pass who fire USA.
Okay.
Yeah, USA. And Sweden game, no man shut down that much. But again, you need to consider the opposition. Tunisia co walk up. In fact, walk up no. And then come the play come FIFA. Say countries be one more. Say the coefficient in the mom kobo walk up nibi. Say the coefficient and the free from money be kobo walk up. Tunisia will never have a business at the walk up. Tunisia, how many business we are going to the World Cup? They will qualify and go to the World Cup, but they will go and mess up.
Oh, but this is unacceptable. You can't do that, my brother. You are not being fair to our brother Tunisians. Oh,
I'm not okay. All facts to justify of which we are aware.
Chris Mintua a born a boy. But what I say, and will be as you be bring to us Barcelona for Bacho Champions League buying a shame say. Into a honor so be petition. But
see how many times
maybe not Tunisia for my
Barcelona for a moment. They see against Bayern Munich, I see how many times.
Oh, okay, a few occasions.
Only how many times at Tunisia World Cup?
So
and Predo said that Tunisia qualify from the group stage. None. Tunisia qualify from the group stage of the World Cup. That. Are they Tunisia for the war hormone? Say, I'm the first African country winning a game at the World Cup at the 1978 FIFA World Cup. 1978 FIFA World Cup, no. And they almost, I think they beat Mexico by 3-1. Until they beat Mexico by 3-1, no. No African team. Then winning a game at the World Cup. Maso 1978 World Cup no. Not Germany a defending champion of the World Cup because Germany won 1974 and about 1978 as defending champion. Tunisia then it was draw, and even that Tunisia did not qualify from the group stage. Now if you walk on Tunisia about World Cup, why are they say we win one game and we draw one game? So why are they say we winning one game and I say we draw one game? Share about 1978, the next time Tunisia qualified for the World Cup, in 1998, Andy Olusu 2 matches or draw Baku no draw was against Romania. They qualified again in 2002 World Cup. Olusu 2 matches or draw Baku draw no boy was a 1-1 drawn game against Belgium. 2006 Tunisia again qualified. Olusu mienu e draw Baku. Maso Baku no draw a game you expect Tunisia to win. Or draw 2-2 against Saudi Arabia. 2018 Olusu mienu no winning Baku. Baku no winning was a 2-1 win against Saudi against Panama. Andy 2022 World Cup Tunisia for qualify you. Omulusu omo matches mienu. Owiri Baku no winning was against France. But now France team wa qualify to the next stage that we winning the first 2 games. Last year World Cup France first game was against Australia. France edged Australia by 5-1. France next game was against Denmark. And France edged Denmark by 2-1. And France Besia Tunisia no. Now France are qualified that. And Tunisia beat France by 2-1. They finished third and they did not qualify from the group stage. Tunisia has gone to the World Cup 78, 98, 2006, 2018, 2022, 5 previous editions. They have never qualified from the group stage and they have never won more than 1 game at the World Cup.
We said yeah, we saw
the take away from their game. They say Akwara friend Yashina Yari. Our ball 2 goals. Who say the first goal bantem. First goal by the 70th minute. Okoye Alpha and Omega. And was said the late goal 90+6. Andy, Brighton for play say Akanema Coventry. So where say Yashina Yari na. Oye Brighton player. And the last season Obo loan Edema Coventry. What am I saying, Papa free Tunisia? Yeah, no. Oshegun one celebrating. The Papa free Tunisia. Now a young player, Andy, waba into the Sweden national team na player friend Yashina Yari die eden of Sweden ka Yashina Yari die nka Morocco announce is Arabian names no other say ko free Qatar and free Saudi Arabia and Morocco ni papa ye Tunisian and then obo game for Air Sweden at the World Cup the first goal for Air Sweden first time we go Edema Sweden no came at the World Cup and against a country ni papa free and Tunisia 5-1 win there. Andy, I'm not sure that the man in the previous World Cup, Tunisia is going to do anything better than Nadim Guasiana.
To you, Tima, were impressed with USC, and so far, almost I say, all disappointed Tunisia.
And all disappointed. I
said now we expect to see
Tunisia at least. Sweden, the sense that you get the Biasa.
Okay.
Sweden, the Tunisia for the good anymore. I must say,
Maxwell.
Yeah.
Also, Tima, what impressed with
Oh, say United States of America. I think I like the way they play, the attitude, the mentality, and how they approach the game was fantastic. Say, a lot of bashing, but I heard the president call the boys and told them that the whole America is with them, so they should go all out and make them proud and win the game. And I think they won it. I will agree, sir. At this stage, you know, Tima, disappointed me, pardon. Tunisia, just like Christian is saying, I agree with him. But say Christian Yabotre. Now Tunisia, we need 2 matches now. Cannot qualify. Said we never. So if you're monom or Maseda,
you never seen.
Say Tunisia, more problem. They say. But the basic assembly so. Not African teams are more problem. And so we assume Morocco, and to some extent they be Algeria. No, not even Algeria. They've not made any good impression in recent time. Only say a football. DB Africa, you can North Africa. North Africa. What I say? Near the you was South Sahara and Mpua. But what's the idea? They say, you caught in the eyes of the world. Announced the
yeah. Egypt is just half.
Yeah, to me. The question is why? Why is a born a bono? And the air levels. I say, bravo, air levels. Born so air levels. Levels in here. On the African continent, on a level of professionalism, ebia facilities in terms of coaching, on game development, bibiano, omu say. In the end, too many compete. But then once you drew world stage now, so your level of players ne stars near one, it was sort of because pyramid European football and it's not number 1. As an be about South America, but what I say. Make a club and say they be work with Asia and some of Africa. And since our South Africans many times on players in the ball PS or no more the world stage almost to me Embo you can compete. Se most me boa muntie. Yanko Egypt. Nearest at the world stage in Egypt player Ben Aya dear pa. Eh when Mohamed Salah. Obohi. And an born baby boy.
Liverpool.
Exactly. I don't call Chelsea, I call Roma. Or European. But you hear Mamouche. Now I heard Mohamed Zidane, they are no honor. And at first now Ramadan Sobi, no so Stoke City, Obekaya, and El Mahamadi. They were still the stars in the team, despite the fact that they were very good players from free Egypt. Now go to Algeria. Who are the big guys? When Algeria were making mark and a member intimate, it was a Rabah Maja. At that time, FC Porto or the Omoje Champions League. It was Rabah Maja and the leader of World Cup on the first African nation winning 2 matches and still on the free a basso. And then I think let down below me money. So how cross the stars no ever Europe. Now in recent times, who is their top star?
Riyad
Mahrez. Now her squad no Mukutano. Now let's come to Morocco. Morocco League ne was Raja money you have a wide ad more a competition. Morocco national team, how many of the locals know?
First 11. Morocco.
Yeah.
Almost starting 11.
Europe.
Yes.
Oh, Isadio.
Yeah.
Defender. Also Senegalese and Moroccan. And no, also no mungine pre no kobo mom. Onimbo pa the 9AF. Ain't almost players no. Oh, most of them nina. Almost the last World Cup. Them say 3 players per day. I think Atala said they are no credit strip or drop in. And I'm some goalkeeper, I stand goalkeeper and bako. Almost per day locals. It's Morocco are doing well because most of their players, no, Sabari Money they are playing at the top leagues. Now, all the back Egypt crowd they are now say, the Africa, world the reality of the matter is say, on the African continent, they dominate. But so more rely on most of their local players at the world stage they can't compete because they the level is different. But now all care about Tunisia, the Tunisia anyway. Chris and baby, I want to dispute their work and say you are not being fair to them. Also, African nation may run it through. Obia pay any dues at the World Cup for Africa, and Obia also like we're disgracing. Mbajouti, Sheuni Anum Cameroon for Mbajouti. Omoko ball World Cup close to 12 30 matches. No more winning bida until so Omoko share Brazil. Chris what is here? But the same Cameroon on the quarter final first was Brazil as Argentina. Tunisia here only the first African nation winning match at the World Cup. Wabro said Mexico 2-1. Tamana Congo for the Kogu and Masana. Omode Abbey for
Mexico 3-1.
3-1, yeah. And no, only the first African nation winning match. That time na Congo, DRC, they are before na okay. Mokoye we are sure nani almost Germany nani almost 7 or 7. And almost Africa, just the last World Cup, almost a defending champion Air France. We have the van here point, yeah.
But the mechanism,
ain't he? Obia won the highs and in the lows.
Only high.
Oh,
Tunisia for the high. In contest. Only the first African team to win a game at the World Cup, 1978.
Yeah.
Bandy. You found two situation in proper contest. Africa started playing the World Cup in 1970.
Yeah.
1966 World Cup, Africa boycotted.
Yeah.
Before 1966 World Cup, no. Now Africa, any Asian, any slot.
Yeah.
So we are not qualified. Yesterday, in Africa, about World Cup now from 1930, and into winning game.
Yeah.
And on 1978, a winning game. So the first time Africa participated at the World Cup was 1970 World Cup. And on winning game in 1974. It was winning game in 1978. You know, now Africa about 2 World Cups. So also, young situation here. You better say Africa about World Cup na winning game. And on the first African country a winning game in 1978. But when winning game in 1978, you know, that was only the second time. Now Africa World Cup.
No, you still not being fair to our brothers.
I don't comment charitable.
And immediately you still not being fair to our brothers. Egypt went earlier. I think we in the 30 or 40s, 30 some. The World Cup started in 1930. I think 34, 38 also. Egypt were there. Anko Sihwe, Ebimo Koi, Anko Sihwe, Mbajoti Ati. And so no corner were convenient, especially Congo Kojaum. Congo then they were laughing stock. It is all no winning Africa. They paved the way for Africa to win. It's a massive thing they've done. And they ain't take it away from them. But I agree, say so more modern. What is that qualifiers? No, we know matches in here. But my preparation to the World Cup now it was coming. On my last friendly, as I'm saying, near 5. And I agree with you, but what I can say is that a country be on a high and no more low. But Tunisia over reliance on even Tunisia crown in recent time was Kazri na player Bekasa or star.
Why because
also sooner a top scorer at the World Cup. I'm just one pussy players to Europe. No more rely on Modia, and is always going to be a problem.
Mirasi Kunako Facebook was US and Sweden and our impression of Bra Prince legacy as so far the US team and impression. Now Amankwa SO call for Morocco. Humble Ken Timer SO call for Morocco. Alex Yambel as Morocco or La Côte d'Ivoire stands a chance of winning the World Cup. Nedia no. Okay. Bright Opoku also so far South Africa. Obwa. Bosoma Gideon say I am Jemit watching you live from King Tampo. Piero Banda was Amsterdam is Pio Kuku for Hala Madrid. Okay, also the Odiaba no Bello Noble and say GH is in my heart watching you from Verona. And thank you very much for choosing Pure FM. Nana Ochino said these guys have destroyed Chelsea. They knew nothing about football. Fred Apia Donzi Jr. said they destroyed everything. I'm sorry, they bet you. I could say, my brother say greetings to everyone in Ayajo. So, Anna Nikun Suko Jukru was say, Anoka abrofo ma ho of papa owie no for World Cup
abrofo ma ho ye ne fa mo first one eh ma say yen twema o
Kojobo say Ivory Coast, US and Morocco, to some extent Ecuador, very impressed. Okay, Kojo your boss, I'm room for AC Milan, Ayaka. Asamoah Joseph, essay, okay, also need the Hase, Emmanuel Jean, and so I say, oh, monitor issue, and more maka, more monitor Shunibiano, Yenchia Munano pay. Pedro Ama, Dina Cruz, also a beko for Morocco, Peter Mensah, also on the La Côte d'Ivoire, and I walk for Armando Madridista, essay, La Côte d'Ivoire, impressing Yepa, Roberto Ayala Mexis, also so far Japan, and impressing Jacob, Brobe, also USA has really impressed me. Brad Joe, so beko for Japan, Giri Daniel, so beko for Japan, and also Nidia, no, Aristotle, Yao, essay, Sweden, impressing Yepa, Joe Answer Richard, essay, the best World Cup game for now is Ivory Coast, Ecuador, and Maxwell Anane, Japan, say, Breast World Cup. Hey. Abdul K. Dibrana or say Ivory Coast team is a top notch, but Morocco will be near Pimco and Mommy Fan together. And I know much, you know, I hate to lose 1-0 to Scotland. Near Pimco and Mommy Fan together. And I know much, you know, I hate to lose 1-0 to Scotland. Sounds soon Australia, what was Australia? Actually, Turkey, actually 2-0, and on edge, of course, now Germany, and so actually Coruscant, and Ranum, and so Emma Coruscant for them at Timacabrantia. Your friend is Felix Melcher, go, Nikos Rotterbeck. Go, Kai Havertz able to go, Jamal Musiala should go, Abrantia Francis Brown should go, and Dennis Undaf on Sweat should go, Unsa Germany Shakano, and a club Azomana, you're from Coruscant for the Bateka, not game 1-1, if you are, and a Germany, Sani Jam, and Sudugomoso, and a update Eba, here there was some Ebamo Ewo Jordan and Ranajo, and Jabo 11, and Yep La Côte d'Ivoire, and Ecuador game and Sweat because we say game no, Yabo Yabapon, 90th a minute. And a Manchester United boy now, your friend is Ama Diallo, Ebeshe go, Edema Club from some Nasomana, you're from La Côte d'Ivoire, everyone winners again now. Mammy friend together Netherlands, and so any Japan, and na interesting game, a 2-2, Van Dijk, and a branch your friends Somerville, and a share 2 goals, Edema Netherlands, Japan, Abrantia, your friend is Nakamura, and a Kamada, one and a share 2 goals no, Edema Japan, our national team now, the other one some Emamu Ewo Jumadinoso, and Ahumachia, Sweden, Omushe Enum, Tunisia, Etimubako, Eno, and Christian, as a Tunisia for no, and also FIFA, and so Emo coefficient, and sound much about a World Cup, and I say, Mammy Family, and to us a branch of friends Ajari, Eshe Tugos, Alexander Isak, Enya go, Victor Jokares, and Sonia go, and said a win some GTA, yet Emo Ewo Shono, Sana matches no, Mammy friend to us about 4 p.m. Spain, and a Capo Verde, and about Sons and 7 p.m. Belgium against Egypt, another African contingent, Ebeshakane, Nafi 10 p.m. Saudi Arabia and Uruguay, and Soviet Union 1 a.m. Iran and in New Zealand, almost game no, and Soviet Union, Yadon some Emamu and so doing to World Cup no, Emu Eguso Ayade, Nyama Eguso Costa Results Audio, and Sugusa Barinano, Yadon some Emamu Ewo Jumadin Sanope, Maminko Somalia, Namami referee, our friends Omar Atan, so referee Omar Atan Diamante, and it's a FIFA, I communicated to the referee no, some tournament fee, Ometria, and so Omar Atan and for some tournaments, when the games, you know, almost as you can because I never fault. Now are you ready? So about officiate our matches, them US, Womu Emra, and I'm our friends Omar Atan, and so and PM America, I made the games with Tiniscano, Woman and so training $100,000 no, Ometria, Edema Omar Atan, and a reporter and so to da, Yadon some Ebamu Ewo Jumadin Sanope, Mami a Japan Obu supporters, and Obu 2-2 against the Netherlands, Japan for again. Abu Sansu Clinic Stadium war unsa ye ka country ba ko the citizens omo discipline Japan for no in stadium na ombe game we are omo make sure say baby omo tena no omo be sesa bottles one be sesa efibi omo ye bia no omo be sesa ni nyina enra hwade we Japan for no na dey shocking and say omo one fana ye be ka say physically challenge what any wheelchair mo Dallas ono so eka ho ono so make sure so omo nyina na betena ase at least onum bibi anaso onum su anaso we di bibi obeye fin entire owura no atire wheelchair mo ana ono so eboa with a cleaning enu e Japan for no enkofo e discipline fameko obo dressing room players no Emrana supporters cleaning a stance no so a dressing room a players Japan players no unu set towels omo use ye omo we ye ombo towels ni nyina eni ma bia omo de koy no hwe de omo nom ye de omo ye free rubber mu omo paki bibia making sure say dressing room no eni said the omo ba na city no wobo enso be jane sa hwe babes how do omo use ye nyina no na omo sa folding omo body nyina enso e de agu omo anya fi ba kokra enso e wo a dressing room enu Japan for any adom nsam enso de tia onso ba tournament a wo ta sanya ma we nyina mama other pictures ni bi na dressing room inside where any ma we use you make sure say omunya fie bia enso dressing room enu said the nsam jitie na mama branch friends Wataru Endu one Liverpool player just Wataru Endu and na captain Edema Japan omu team no memum okonya injury Emma woke up initially na omu say no betimi atona manako edru baby and realize yes and huntimi into a draw from Japan almost squad no Otwa Sabaka Wareta from international football mame fa we NTS and Japan for no ebe yi ni jersey na our team ni mo jersey number 6 and Wataru Endu and wam jersey number 6 no and omo de chese omo se wa atimi ama and omo ama ya jwa nebom omo ojiriese okam ho enti obi ahwe de no so timi course and Endu and the team is and say omo na nkono be siaka and omo yes against no and so my friends na ofie and monitor games no and tietie na ba Germany and omo she Corosao for no e ka no enso e ma Corosao echi ebu ba ko Jonathan Ayata unu sem na dia Corosao for no sem be be story so omo prepare for a departure abepiemu enso ewo America no ye unu say omo join na group bia na omo ya sorry ekoye asori and before game no our dressing room amudi kai bompaye and san omo ba park no so Germany be show 7 mame Jonathan Ta one abranche friends Felix matcha omo no German players you say after the game womo any Corosao players no center circle womo bompaye ye game no omo she Corosao for 7 Corosao players no bompaye ye we say Jonathan Ta and Felix matcha omo ko jinam Edwom enso ko bompaye eno after the game eno dia ko so ko so a ye de won sam eba mu enso twede ne so no pay afa yanko Sweden Tunisia match eno enso ko so me akodana ye fane say Yasin Ajari na Yasin Ajari eno na Christian say Yasin de na oboma Sweden de emu awram what you say bia Yasin de enke Tunisia or ana say bia Morocco ana Egypt what you say so countries no na so timisi akade bobo Nemum Ayasin ebon the ball Edema Sweden mame fa into as anra mo monitor game no 2 goals are players the player no share no emu bia one ma celebrate here Nijina and say Yasin Ajaro to San Christian kasa ne papa enso afiri Tunisia and because of your respect edema ne papa the country and eno decide say on to me and celebrate na nonko opportunity so be sia kan edema Tunisia national to them decide say obakwa akobo edema so because ho and omokwa wo no enti ne decision and is on celebrate our respect nko edema Tunisia anya hwe kra no ne papa firi wo na true papa enema ononsom enso tima ba wiase entini maja ne bi enso Tunisian edom Yasin Ajari ena ye di ne ho koma no pay Victor Jokeres Arsenal top striker no se oguso bont na edema Sweden amo national team no since oradam na se abranche no enso ram Sweden no goes no Grand Porter enso use no ye pa eno sanso shego na interested because unya 2 top strikers no bi anya go abranche friends Jokeres one shego na unya Alexander Isaka Oshegwa na so team no edema enso ekoye enso edema Sweden man no se coach friends Grand Porter womu bonaba so nebom one person womu jinatem Zlatan Ibrahimovic Max Otie on se enno na wo White House UFC about no enso ekoso Zlatan Echo UFC the same time na Sweden ebo game said the almost here diesel at no and anya some kotwa and the name called Grand Porter de woman air bonabaso and diabetes Mammy I am la Cote d'Ivoire and na just a border pa Cote d'Ivoire actually or minor you're from Ecuador only say Ecuador for no omako 19 games no lose so much and over France Emirates 5 the team no la Cote d'Ivoire eshomo 1-0 and Ama Diallo ni go no and as bibia mame fa we ento say la Cote d'Ivoire enkofo shall say the attention and so their call so Ama Diallo ni warum and the ball and so to net mame fa we ento say Ama Diallo abaya the youngest Ivorian scorer ever World Cup history so obi a ofi aya Cote d'Ivoire a ya akoda pa washago ewo aya World Cup level aya Ama Diallo when you 23 years 11 months and what me aya sago no eno aya Ama Diallo and ya jeno honsam ensori tuja na yebo Ama Diallo abaso no mama akra na ye fane yam aya Diomande Jean Diomande ni akra onimbo bruta man mean hit map no eno Jean aya Diomande ewo pitch no so yaka aya touches most touches aya Jean Diomande onya 80 touches sounds and chances created aya 5 one any creative chances do most duels aya 1 aya 11 most progressive aya careers aya 15 most aya passes aya attacking 22 anu aya krana ye fere yan aya Diomande only so already hit map na utu sa no aya game no na onamba bia opponent half no na onamba bia Jean Diomande and ye den honsam enso Diomande and the quarter France Emirates 5 ababa din komo say emro omokobo aya France game no e France no obeka say la Cote d'Ivoire and France kobo game manager France Emirates 5 eso omoko France no the quarter ye and say akrawe Jean Diomande ebe sign ediama PSG as oboba America World Cup no the what is incredible signing ediama Liverpool so say coach no come na wakodi no HS Diomande ebe join a new club Oberfree Leipzig ewe Germany either say oko PSG and also be join a Liverpool team go coach no enso enya nim come na odi no already means not just akwara ba come so call France no o te so be sign dem a PSG omoba America wate say akwara be sign dem Liverpool eno de na onu se eno match ma aya bet obi ko twa Ivory Coast wo mu any Ecuador onu se obi ko twa bet ewo poly market na on the $500,000 ekwocha aye win ede mala Cote d'Ivoire na imagine say we twa bet $500,000 na yabo game no edru 90th minute na go emaye utu say oyembe show pa and as say Christian ya dem na obeje ne cash out in temper said da ho be mi aso age unu say no nipa ne to de bo asemi e pro game no Christian $500,000 or the akwaje $1.7 million eno aya de tengo for debate enko for debate bruta or the $500,000 akodi $1.7 million eno aya betting ewo World Cup no said the name ensu city na onu se obi ko debate obi nsu ko twa mama Sweden aya Tunisia Sweden aya Tunisia obi ko twa Sweden aya win $1.1 million na sasa ka we ya no mhunu no mko twetwa bet ano Chebe wona Drake kwatwa bet kakaka Sweden aya Tunisia nipa twa $1.1 million and wodi $2.1 million wadi because Sweden eto aso we dey match no enum aya de akoso World Cup ni ma ya the one san eba mu ewo dwumade no so mame aya Zinedine aya Zidane na ye ni nkoma na no pay because me nya report on say nyame ya tuma aya France against aya Senegal yebenya aya Argentina enso bebo de tie Algeria na Zidane aya French neba Lucas Zidane adarema Algeria Diamante Zidane decision and so be kwa Argentina any Algeria match no person ko be France de benum almost a kwai wa what is a distance na ewa enti ultimate travel every 2 matches no nemum de enti we decide so be kwa Argentina any Algeria ne say never Lucas Zidane the first World Cup enti be kwa support ne ba no was na France also a French international ya na Senegal Argentina France is there be or Corrane ba Lucas Zidane or making a debut ever FIFA World Cup and Zidane and he didn't want some and so to the ever Jumedian so Mame Fawe and to Bukayo Saka mean reports Oko England air camper about your World Cup way Yasi Bukayo Saka so start a game almost 90 minutes and I say be free bench and so that's me about almost our problem almost Saka our problem and me man 90 minutes ever walk up into that. So coach now your first Thomas Tuchel ever started Bukayo Saka second half now answer the free and also the neighbor trench na game no koso or the Bukayo Saka and Saba because yes Arsenal for no I know maka say manage Bukayo Saka and fama no and also manage player no and fama Arsenal club so when him normally no ko 90 well here you ever started a new season na Bukayo Saka and so ntimi mobo and reporter men Saka na Arsenal Estre Bukayo Saka dia no mame fa we ento yasem mame coach friend Luis de la Fuente on your coach at the mother Spanish national team mame fa we ento yasem Spain egu so prepare and about 4 p.m. Omoni ka provide the game no and so because manager na confirm the amaye I see Abrante friend Lamine Yamal fit Lamine ready to play I see Lamine perfect condition and we according to coach Makatos enkeka Barca for nko dia Barca team no na amon person Lamine ebabo Spain abo first game no mon person Lamine ebobo bi na mum coach na say doctors na ka actually say player no fit and we are ready your condition perfect obeti abo you better and so coach no ebe use Lamine and some the boss of one the kind no obeti and wase and temete na mami Morocco FA president opinion France Fauzi Leja na Fauzi Leja na babo ntire betu ya safa ombetre Lamine pa osi opese Morocco and Spain World Cup final na omotre Lamine say wrong. So choose Spain over Morocco. When the FA president, Ket Okreko Morocco, Fauzi Leja, and this also about Lamine pa. Because me request final. Na Morocco Spain. Na Lamine because him Lamine Yamal every person about World Cup no. Spain. Person share the final. No share Lamine. Na Lamine who say nka also bebo. Edema Morocco dance over them Spain. And the president and so that ya so France prepare for a Senegal game captain France Kylian Mbappe Loten Harami na Mbappe and what Dr. Tuga Mbappe say how we are popular and so France no over general said dabi obakwa pre ayam pay sa Emmanuel Macron ni seat no obakwa pre and Mbappe say ono enkofo taka sansem ne pa nebom on and kind of plans so because already and go for tiny baby and so France and to sir contesting for a president and so France there be a so only a Parisian and also le Parisian for any coating sound commander a branch sound some to January and on one cassage to Ajatum unsa adeba ko criticize I am Mbappe and it's undefended. Se team no on defend Olusuboa no na mo twen se mo beje Saudi Abrano abranche no confirm say Obaboa in terms of defending and I am Mbappe and then on some answer to your ewojumadi so my former Manchester United coach Ruben Amorim Mirror A Studios no unsa last Saturday and I'm able to get some idea direct contact and so between Ruben Amorim and AC Milan club no me catch on Saturday Mirror A Studios and open demete and it's a verbal agreement done between Milan and we reference Ruben Amorim until June 2028. Demeter is over the plus of an option of 1 year. To submit 2029 for a Ruben Amorim. Demeter is Amorim. Why accept a conditions nina week way of a contract no not wabaye the new manager at Ama club na you from Milan Toliver Glasner and so enyan join a Milan Ralph Ragnick enyan join a Milan a Ruben Amorim and echo Demeter is a good news at Manchester United go United and some ebe kiso so run anya juma because obo no with us to okay United ebe save aya cash and aya Amorim and aye din hon kobo and pay Madrid club no enso enya confirm about the statement area in fact Madrid any Chelsea for nyina and omo statement about ntina wo confirm some Mark Cucurella a player edema Real Madrid a team no Madrid for any Chelsea awie na yesi Jose Mourinho efra akodano e ka kire ne sem o pese oye part of the plan and say Madrid na ayo no aye Cucurella anase obi anka wo bio yesi wa na Cucurella e ka kire ne agents ne say Jose Afreno na de papa ne kanie Madrid for Afreno unse kuku so no o shase wa Barcelona o sese Madrid and Cucurella elko 55 million plus 5 million add-ons deal near 60 million diabetes and so sign a contract no until June 2032 and Mark Cucurella na kuku any we or a player and so the Madrid ko for say o run a friend Florentino Perez no Chelsea Spain aqua World Cup without a Madrid a player. What making sure say when you're a player, our Real Madrid player, and Sana Spain crowd with the first match. We will say so Oko check here. Cucurella, ni team I said him no, a Real Madrid, and Chelsea, and almost a Florentino Perez, because they were going to be a train. And we ran Manchester Madrid and so representation I was Spanish national team no more and dear say when I replace Cucurella our Chelsea may not report say our corner friend say Lewis Hall our Newcastle United Farmami Diamante say Chelsea a person will return to fast our crowd with Edeneba Sese Cucurella eko akajiro hato ewa Chelsea left side of defense so ewa so much sharp no mkofo bi enso de neba Lewis Hall diamante so no and as I say Chelsea team name say obe ono so betu aba naniama enso tiwa ya kama enso de afri o Mami Enzo Fernandez okay say ye season na Enzo Fernandez Joao Pedro any man Cucurella omo Madrid eko he games omo tennis ewa Madrid sese nkofo so he sa players no ma for mo adwene diamante say Enzo Fernandez who say aye Cucurella because some obi a nanko be free Chelsea pa nanka Enzo e wonanim e de che Cucurella ene Cucurella eko almost Enzo ne ho pre no yesem Enzo e person about pressure na ene onya team Enzo ebo ansana e Argentina Enzo wie e World Cup no we wo kukuko also no sunya team Madrid no ono so person okobi eno aye reporter men seka na Jose Mourinho diamante edisa Sami Khedira no obenya be join aye Jose ne backroom staff no Sami Khedira maybe a trouble no a player edema Jose first stint e Madrid no na Khedira aye midfielder diamante edisa Jose a professor de Khedira and so we aka the backroom staff no menya report say nyame aduma aye July and yes, Sami Khedira and so much as any Josie, Ayajuma, at the Real Madrid team. Now, Obukomisa Antonio Rudiger, so Penyawati, so say, my new coach, Jose Mourinho, when you news no so, Naniajapa. Now, a coach meeting said Jose Mourinho, a dream, add more no, a Rudiger. Now, are you ready? Sir, only Josie, and so it's Nayajuma. And Antonio Rudiger and Airbus sound coming in there. Now, Argentina, players no, Abu camp. Argentina egu so prepare for Algeria match no onu say emra omo camp no omo enso make sure say unbelieving moments ne kama na Argentina for make sure say unbelieving moments ne kama no and say e was Messi no omo ni je e was players no omo enjoy e wo World Cup na se say bia mo bebo World Cup and into da bia na ma rigid e was mo use niema entertainment enso ekoso na niema enso ye kama na nsan na sanra ene hu say Black Sheriff enso eko Black Stars e camper ye hu say nandom no na other Black Stars players enso etonum mami opanyina ye friend say eye Mona eye Jimenez upiemu e Argentina oya legendary Argentine singer yemfa ne senke bia oba Ghana obi te say eye Brante amachede wacha se obosa no opanyine ni eye Mona eye Jimenez enra oko Argentina for the camp na Lionel Messi nani aje sa no opanyine ko hu nwom okobo eye players no okobo mo nwom pa wacha se okwajeje omani Messi na tuwa obo nsem no Messi ani aje eye chose Argentine players no obi aye happy ata se empere for ma kwa Kuti what I say and almost enjoy ora your friend some Mona aye Jimenez one so name from bia ni no ye there was some mamu e wo dwuma den ke we sen ke be benya sound bite no and so the man afro opinion na ono nkasa no ye so excited na ni age what I so he aye ne ma wo ya utu so ono nkasa na ni age se ne wanya sa opportunity na autonum e dia ma aye Argentine aye players no mo ko akọ defend omo aye World Cup trophy no and aye said ya hunsem esitie na me report to say coach France yes Caloni say yes we tested 2 formations and Argentina obu training and also training minina ahead of Algeria matches no me ba cho mame formations na aba no coach no the different formations opinion ahihye no baako goalkeeper Emi Martinez and them Abranche France Montiel Christian Romero Nicolas Otamendi and a Medina Ewechre middle no Rodrigo de Paul Alexis McAllister Enzo Fernandez Thiago Almeida Nafe Lautaro Martinez and Leo Messi and so elite attack and no the test na bako lineup no the other one was Adebayo no and no oko for 3 back goalkeeper Emi Martinez Christian Romero Nicolas Otamendi Abranche your friend Alessandro Martinez na wako akodana your friend Sam Simeone Diego Simeone bano na wako Nico Gonzalez Alexis McAllister Enzo Fernandez Rodrigo de Paul na fe Messi and Lautaro Martinez and so LED attack no eno coach no so far Algeria game no nyema ni bia wo ya no e de won sem eba mo yensan ko owura your friend say Mona Jimenez wa campo but we have 40 the na mama simu agent anyway and na masimu ti a omani age sa no opanyine ni e wo camp Ti opinion no and chase autonum edema Argentina players no mamesimu enso ani age eno ayede te Barcelona team no mamemfa we enti yes over the weekend Barca handball team akwaje European title mamemfa enti yes Barcelona abaye the first multi-sports club in the history amaje 50 European titles across the professional sports teams no incredible edema Barca mamemfa we enti yes so for roller hockey Barca aje 22 Europe Barca handball team no maje 13 titles Europe men's football Champions League no omaje 5 Samsung futsal omaje 4 women's football and also Barca aje 4 and a basketball omaje 2 enti okaboma 50 titles and a Barca ebisi that no club and what we are seeing just the teams no and so aje European titles do no Mikel Arteta many reports and the method on Yami next season rotation and so betia koso Declan Rice Martin Odegaard Miles Lewis Kelly and a new method and so betia ba Germany say Arteta decision and so be rotate players no Yami next season Eduardo Camavinga Real Madrid player many reports yes Inter Milan for we shall see inquiries efa Camavinga ho na yes Camavinga no so no player nankasa na just obeso free Madrid yes so no can say onye na just Madrid no obeso free so obeso otena na fight for a position and Dieva Gonzalo Garcia Madrid player no and yes akra so obeso ko loan Madrid funds so them say 60 million euros about ometon player no as our unfinished business our Madrid entin kombeso ometon omunya 60 million euros ometon player no enso so obeso ko loan no asanso return say you betwen say sika no ebeba amadia loan and Madrid and ebeko mamemfa we entika from last week and I make catch say Morocco ni na your friend Ismail Siabari Bayern for the first player no e dey free PSG and Heaven na bo mo here Morocco Brazil ono and Brahim Diaz LA pass na na share first goal e dey ma Morocco no Shabari ni menya reports Bayern for no wo mo anya wie ni deal no after the World Cup obeko Germany no akosi aka Germany no so omo twen say na e wa America o ombe ne medicals no enso dia ma no eno report am say ka Bernardo Silva Mamen Fantu ase ne Madrid deal no you say Madrid for between 10 million euros a season. The agent so a free agent. The agent no also cost Madrid 10 million euros. Into agents no average 10. Player nankasa Nisika average at the end of the year 10 million euros and Nisabet Yaka and Bernardo Silva and didn't come Giovanni Cannavali. Mamin for the entries on the new ASU Edema Juventus team no. Yes, Oko Continenza. Omo appointing up was that ejuma only time was chance ejuma Juve e kura mo fa so omo qualify for Champions League this season e ha adwene o pagine percent temper baby a Juve e belong to Champions League o person do omo enso etimi eba enom said home come ACTA Mamen Kels Equipment Medical Center any Reben diagnostic so omo invite individuals, churches, ministries, institutions, organizations say nyame adma Father's Day health screening from the 15th and you could see the 19th and a chance here and then free prostate screening and a free blood glucose air test so sugar brand interested in afama ewo Equiaba medical center so ye na chese bibia anya kama enso ho enum de tie na metro obese bookie for group mo ya sorry na mo pese mo bookie a mon friend 0540 121 563 0540 563 and that's a 564 ni nyina na mesa afra won enso betia komo say almost sponsors omobo no Jollof Ken restaurant Tafo Samsung Baba Musa phones and accessories Dum and Baba Musa abattoir so me kotoko omunyina attachment and a Father's Day sa screen no enso consultation so nefa papa enso bra na latest from the couch say mattress abada so mani help because nansana nkofo ba kromo say Ghana Standard Authority for Emma omo so say say nkofo di Ghana for omunyina we sika no mo pe one here unsu be di akire so na wo mattress ne buofo no akodi achi obawie no na order a relax obeda sorry na wo honam yo ya obeda sorry na wabre be wa charge latest from their father so no enam nkofo that's the latest from for no use materials standard just emit Ghana Standard Authority on requirement no latest from ayaduma almost 60 years ne na we years omajuma so ania enka Ghana for yempam obeda because omajuma so ania epa omo showroom bebe across the country o Kumasi na person from 0322 029365 0322 029365 Accra for so ebe phrase 0302 231 155 eba cho mattresses no size bi a wo pe bi anokwa o banya bi ato latest from your partner for life Pepsodent SA men control say omo do the two and so but I can't do the two not just all brush with Pepsodent anopa all brush with Pepsodent anumre mem brush once a day nenya honko particles no be shisha usim okoda bacho use Pepsodent never brush to do the two what I say do the two brush anopa ne brush anumre with Pepsodent me say here to die 5 bedrooms house ewo Chronom Red Park behind Adonko and as Angel Industrial Area and as Angel Industrial Company Limited sa area mo and a dine ewo yesia wie 0545 388553 0545 388553 ofra na chese onim perifon enso di ho nkomo sa wo ye WhatsApp administrator and say their Facebook and Telegram now we members edru 1000 me ba cho we gaming and lottery opportunity bi enso aba me ba cho admins no and from me my number be phrase say deal bi on mo dem wa wan ka say life changing deal ebebo wo sika sem ye pa ento ye admin e wo Facebook WhatsApp and Telegram now we members 1000 for 0242 046 285 0242 046 282 offer number 9 komani na obedi enso awachiri Africa Logistics and Shipping Air Services mbacho oyo bia otodema from China o kranema from China eya na shipping no eye problem edema wa Africa unti no maba wọ́n say ó di ẹ̀tọ́ nyẹ́ma no wọ́n bẹ́ shipping nyina ẹ̀dí ẹ̀ma o ọmọ yẹ small parcels ọmọ group small packages ẹnu ẹ̀bùn ọmọ wa nkasa wọ́n save sika afẹ́ full containers dedicated FCL shipping ọmọ yẹ door to door omo pick up ewo China no more deliver Ghana the amount and a fast clearing hassle free customs clearance ewo Temaport Afrique ebe yedi nyinam enso the amount warehouses no omo 2 ewo China Jiu and Guangzhou and oba Ghana 2 Tama and Afe Kuma so line no sounds here WhatsApp line 0536 735393 0536 735393 na odo mo enso enkasa clean sound soap no eya na odi bi enso awohoro wonsa makatro so cleans hand soap there and 99.9% ekum aya bacteria and germs and de unu and de unu nyina no ebekum mo nyina oto aya to be efama o family and o friends no na we aya GC brand aya correct to say me ba cho aya dia world cup we McBerry aya biscuit and the predator win probably answer the aba wo mo see yan kan cho say on sem na dia McBerry wo mo biscuit no anya sem keto na say o mo say yen kan chiro say unum say World Cup yi kwaso ano omo say omo McBerry butter biscuit McBerry London oat air digestive no de chen say o de ebofo a for afidie to Pure FM drive time no na your predictions no etom de mawa say o predict air winning team o betua predict correct score etom mawa McBerry through air McBerry butter biscuit and McBerry London oat air digestive no omo becha wade biscuits and some almost shirts chair mugs and afe anyama be footballs and anyama be and we want to kwasone tie radio no na to say your predictions no na dia chede we predict and win and McBerry and so at media ba for World Cup we and the me show so wonim tire yi ana se bia oso yo bia wonim tire ba adwuma ba enso dia ma shop bi pesa nipa no eno ma ye adwuma shop no opatase opposite Wacha branch here 0541 401 757 0541 401 757 obema free accommodation bia beda omo ankasa ene be provide enso dem nti sa wotie me na unim tire yi ananse unim tiba na wafre sa number no se sie na bibia enso atimi akoso atumi ede ma memra beja 400 na yenhye yenkoma twetwe no enso ase reason
yeah
any comment
am say ye bo World Cup no so ntino mo so Real Madrid for na machiri na obukrasi bi misam say ibanaba ase mutu galam say ana say dey na maso onu made omde ye co player bia ho a na made da kwa kofa then say dan vist no Barcelona reader so ya beti yes Real Madrid da kwa kofa Bernardo Silva any Barcelona e negotiation table ho yiwie Madrid da fa chira kwa kofa Julian Alvarez Barca de build ko Real Madrid for sorry ya no mo de build no 150 million ko ontimi ntokura na okose marketing Abranti ya makwa kofa ni Marco Correa oye Barcelona team B Barcelona Academy ena abumwa Barcelona na later odenne mu abisi akare ma Chelsea this season maso Barca nso enke ye ko hu ye ne ti ya Madrid ani Abranti akwa ko wi mini anu Barcelona for munti ena no pay Barca enfa bid nkofa ni enko Nicolas Jackson hu Madrid ba wakofa yeah, for building come Chelsea here Nicolas Jackson. Enra nyumre Madrid be wakofa. Dem here no enyefe. But next season La Liga no do. Because Madrid last season no main problem no na full backs no 2 and 3. They say 2 and 3 near sorted. Danzel and Freeze be 2 no. Na branch friend no Marco Correa enso abon 3. Na ohwe Marco Correa anytime bi obehia Lami Yama biano yana interesting battle in the Champions League no share Lami Yama no you say or Lami Yama ho adwuma Lami Yama entimi anya a day on that day so oba Spain me sure say we bring opportunity or Lami Yama battle no be more I be who come on top etino last year any 2 seasons na Madrid equal trophyless no this season the oman so mu same baby omu problem will be no they are trying to sort it out me there be ameka some Madrid problem in your attack and him hodie enkeye but Madrid lack a controller in the midfield Toni Kroos ko ya Abrante friend Luka Modric eto asoko ye no emfinfin no do be control emfinfin Edama Real Madrid no Madrid dey bi enentino we sure say Abrante friend Bernardo Silva ebe mo sa solution no Bernardo Silva dey and on and off and at the highest level no player body boy nyina wi o Man City de o ye be esenko ye be second option ebianko bobo obi achi o mema ne pakro no mboa kakra beti enhwe de betima kwakosi but de modi ye ne de this yanko player ho na makwakofa Mesiano peye basa mfa bid enko ma brand Nicolas Jackson eno nyimne makwakofa na South African teams ne ba World Cup no se start here no African teams no enhyere nwuremu a say Tunisia bo South Africa the ball first omledi ke gu enimu enimu asekura enye score ne keke almost agi red card mienu eno kra de na Africa fo nyina ni agi against Brazil na baby abeka fa bia no and ye no kre on say half empty any half full ni nyina untwantro depending on your position anyhow you want to describe something no obi beka say cup no half empty somebody beka say half full obi no untwantro and somebody will say Morocco fire there untwantro but obi so beka say Brazil nasa and Brazil now so normally in Brazil they would think dia Brazil will scare you. The name Brazil alone will scare you. But Brazil na say able World Cup no, and yet Brazil are scare anybody at the World Cup. Only by Argentina, France and Spain scares teams like say Brazil best scare any team at the World Cup. Brazil acquire say Andy a room jata. Adam nanti brim nani ho dia obumwa bia. Asa bwana nyina be mere o de dua sekro na abo bi twemu a tetena ahode na no woni nti no abo bi twemu osuru no Brazil a emre but Brazil a emre no Misha Brazil against Morocco no Brazil still had a decent squad. See very fair Brazil squad no nya squad a betima gi World Cup de megitum see they compare Brazil of many years sa Brazil squad we and emuha yenyina agitum bandi Brazil squad Marquinhos any a branch of any Gabriel the 4 and 5 and bad one of that goal post to Brazil Alisson Becker so who Alisson Becker in goal post who a branch of Marquinhos any Gabriel mega highs usia kanima Arsenal as 4 and 5 and the midfield no yenimbola Casemiro at the ball eboma Manchester United last season Casemiro any Bruno Gumaraso see Kanima Newcastle and about the base do tio no Lucas Paqueta and is it bad? And under normal circumstances this supposed to be a decent air squad attack you know Vinicius and Rafinha and Vinicius and Rafinha and the crowd say elite footballers. Is Vinicius not an elite footballer? Abraham Rafinha on your elite footballer. And the only the attack, you know, Thiago last season or shared 25 goals at my Brentford. 25 goals, you know, and 22 came in the Premier League. Sans squad way and started the man Brazil against Spain against Morocco. Brazil for Antimi and score and Nikeke. Osha Bona, I think it's Brazil or Jumaye. And I think that a coach no to bench no abe fair Juma so and South squad way Brazil might not be able to win the World Cup there but we expecting Brazil to do better because squad no club Brazil no and a better squad will be to the ABB now ade bia obi ya kan foro no unse ukoye bia Ghana for be complaining and Morocco for your history was it Saturday no some ball game Saturday night Morocco your history. So we are the first country Obo World Cup and 11 players regional park and so none of them was born in Morocco. Second to be World Cup. Not the first 11 no. Obian one my own sacro no so ebin sida. Na me the image na ama air trend. Yashin Bonu was born in Canada. So I'm for man. Yashin Bonu and the one Canada. Ashraf Hakimi was born in Madrid in Spain. Yanguno Morocco. Chaidi Riyadh no. Yawono Palma in Spain. Issa Diop na now kana sem se onim born bono. And yawono Toulouse in France. Mazarawi was born in Netherlands. Ayuri was born in Nancy, France. Ayub Boadi Dina, Obiabo Din after the match in a boy, no. Andy, honestly, when you're France. A brand friend Bilal Kanusuno, Yawono Belgium, Ismail Sabari, Yawono Abranteno, Yawono Spain, and a Chemdin Tabi, Yawono Belgium, and a Sami Murabet, and Yawono France. Baby, a boy, the Quaco Druno. So, be here, so players are more amanone, diaspora, na omunimbo. Now was Oscar took first our place in the bar, and there's also first our place in the Domoba. Even Morocco Nandi, league in the Yeno. Morocco League in the Ghana League in the Morocco League is far better than the Ghana Premier League. Morocco is doing football better than Ghana. But even Morocco now league here, Morocco now more facilities are papano. Morocco form said they be at the highest level. No, say Aisha. Team compete when they depend so much on the local players. And the first 11 none of them was born in Spain, in Morocco. None of them can. A branch of friend Amrabat Mufrimuno. Say Amrabat last year Obama Morocco at the World Cup. All Frimuno, Hakim Ziyech A Frimuno, and Andy introduce you an 18-year-old boy. Me, I will not be a hypocrite. Minimum. Ayub Boadi di no sia kan Erima Elino
Ayub Boadi
me so say ambo game ni wi no the most search player on Google ebe sa brantie no
who say ono say nanka obo France youth
France under 17 under 18 under 20 under 21 it's France a youth level no nyina no and they were at every level for France. He's just 18 years old.
Yeah.
18 years. Unim time and Australian nationality. Ne Swiss no FIFA 80 money complete on 15th May 2026 this year. And then the switch from France to Morocco no and the air complete. It's only a player when see a can for Morocco for the qualifiers. Because Australian nationality ni we no. Ni abo air qualifiers na we. Bandi, what a player. And no be a can was a man for describe what he said Morocco for player na ni 3 year football baby, you know. A man for say onimbo onibo. Sa player in the can him. He is just an 18-year-old boy. Free Morocco, but on see Morocco memoir. Ya world of France, SC can Edema France at all the youth level. Mandy, on the money body quite impressive. Brazil made for the no. Casemiro. And a branch friend Bruno Gomaras. And a Lucas Paqueta a denimu. Sam Medford no and a Kodawi born boy. Now my idea I am then say an 18-year-old boy. Was switching nationality. Obama an African country. Not the first game of Albo Edema Morocco at the highest level no. A walk up against Brazil. And under normal circumstances, you expect the stage. Any the opposition, you know, say bet me intimidating, you know. Bandy, a brand no how I know calm under pressure. Say bet me winning possession, the passing, marking, any interception was simply excellent. Bible say man koda no kwa no mra me nchen and na nkora na ebobo no. La me yama started say o take stage Spain by storm no. Na la me yama onye ni 17.
Yeah.
This is an 18-year-old boy. I can make me account with all confidence. So I got a come back bench. But an 18-year-old boy, you was a born on him. Do hear say you have the confidence. Any players are the players are opening ball surrounding now. Create the environment for the player, and that player will excel.
Sam Komoya Udi and I saw her Cote d'Ivoire for team now. Young Diomande is also 19 years.
Yes.
Diomande was 19 years. But Anra, almost started Ama Diallo not attention.
You see, that 18-year-old boy, no, and as a midfielder, and then my JJ midfielders, number one, pass accuracy. We attempted 66 passes. Emu 60 was complete. O converted the percentage. The pass accuracy was 91 against Brazil. The passes to the final third of the field, you know. On say pass behind a pass who. Say Mikel be no bo pass pa. But Mikel be pass there kon even. E go sideways and backwards. But Branty we passes no. Most of them were passes are near going to the final third. Every pass be to the core final third, you know, and the near complete 16 passes into the final third. All the 16 passes were completed. Why me say bako cry? And I say number 6 there. Ejuma can see number 6 who and say, "Una okwaji ball naba. You need to recover the ball." Recoveries are Branton here, no. When 6 recoveries against Brazil, 6. And interceptions were here, no, and the near 5. Doers 1, say a call me tackle, na magic ball, no, and the Okomaku 9. We need all of them. 18-year-old boy against Brazil at the world stage. And you know, Ghana for me and Tias, Morocco for you now. Omunya results na ebo Morocco for Basono. Ghana for the koye ye, e kebaka se ebo walk qualify no amo bintino, my enfreno. Sad na me come in Tias you. Sha baby I drew no. Se Ghana and France ye maso di kaka se bedu stage bi no. Ya nwu abrochira blasters unya bi mo. Se Morocco do sa stage no. Se anwu abrochira Morocco national team no. Wan sha unya bi mo. And omo de omo bani nyina no yen so den de sabe ya na de ba bi won ma ya na move rem kakra
eno ni asem no
so be fo obi a wona abrochie de ba na wo ko fo obi a yenya ne saso okrum asei ba de benya ne saso de ene nke fa okrum asei de na
gwa no akora buadi boy me sure say obi o Morocco league no to no hwa akora no ball na boy na
o deserve for the man ba e ba ko free obi no
obeba no
ahu
no obetwa watasa
na ni pan ma ko free no de ti o mpaje ntwa
ya kasa
mo na mo ana mo ye problem nye obi ahwe andi minim sa andi wo ya de adwuma no obetumi aye e no wo ni ba bi na obo ni abrochire wa ya ama wa bagana ntontoma we na oba so adwuma ni nji oba so a o mane nge say left no e so oba na na to right say center na e so oba na na to pull na chi wantumi ambo so na ukura ya san aba se o ukura na nse wantumi mo
we also a from obedi team na chi sa no peja bag
sanete u na utumi kura aka kire goalkeeper bi se o ka adam kware se den o mo ka kire no me ba say Chris we o mo ka say na che
no so ontimi nte o
mo so odema de bi o mo so odema ball ba no so dodo no mo yi ndi fata u betum such a goalkeeper no da or no Sebi Ronaldo mo free kicks ni ade Ghana to make a chance o kra no what dama obi an say nya keeper no mo say utie odema ball no ye de ofre ball ba no so dodo nti enye se boys na ntumi mbo mo ya nkasa ye minim dia ye pe Christian Kawasem
ma me fa we ma Christian na usi form Tunisia for us na okay information me picking is coach Sabri Lamouche so oh you know in chain send assistant no na into a tournament after the first game
munyadi emfa omuye ni masi de bia
he's the area na come back to
and to make on say at this world stage you know and the omo ball with at the highest level no any here go no mo share no one share sa go no Morocco for first go no mo share
Siabari
one dey pass the man no look at the pass Brahim Diaz is switching nationality no and the Australian nationality now no the ball AFCON no and Brahim Diaz Spain no train Spain be friend no
yeah
Spain and friend no and obviously I can man Morocco and then Morocco din no din home faso Ghana say walk up here yekui me say edin katia no ne Hawks no do no no na nka mo chase England be from England and from one and who have players na dey go walk up na nka Ghana be here man say yin hia omo Morocco for who there are few players and as a European country ba say obefa no ha obeja to say okwa Obama an African country the obeya the ompe the European country nempe onfa na wafa na dey udi yi Morocco yes they be doing national team no and they are doing so well the results they got against Brazil no a results are a confidence booster going forward. Me sure say next game bia Morocco for be bia no omunso bia because already they've drawn against Brazil. So when be what baby bia no Morocco no bobo and when you look at Morocco team no anywhere the players are coming from any the experience any the quality that they have boy no show mu goal no see as Bayern Munich for afa ne sisi last year Obama PSV 19 goals 9 assists for PSV and onye bad the player yen started the following season no now a Bayern Munich player and I'm sure says I made for that na kana sem no oje made for the boy no o say World Cup bia no ye benya revelation obi an shade nim no na World Cup no e reveal no say or to say ya you be World Cup no na revelation of the tournament no that Moroccan and I will not be surprised see a baby World Cup no na a top team be and the Edisika Ekofa Brent no be say kan e dey amomo and say o team na they are playing for air top teams Andy when they home for so it's a national team and they home for so and I think that Ghana must begin to learn lessons yen broaden yen scope sa global scouting no yen extensive Ghana ni bia onimbo send or chase Spain be freno Spain and freno or chase England be freno England and freno Ghana is secondary and the one there Ghana will always be secondary those players we must begin to attract them
now listen Andy also bring mama
yeah Morocco now go make me ask Brazil because in recent time me who Brazil to be better than Morocco never me who said they are better. Although Brazil are ranked 6th and they are also 7th. But you heard Brazil after the World Cup 2022. What has been their journey? And in Copa America, even in qualifying, they struggle sometimes. And then later, to me, qualify, but they qualified or outright. It drew baby now. It's a record playoffs or Bekaya. Into almost friendlies, you know. To the World Cup na a year cool for them because most of Senegal 3 if I remember and now almost hang wins in some of the games I think they also beat Egypt 2-1 around that time Carlo Bay no friendly ne echo ye and the even selection to the World Cup itself it was a huge debate over Brazil you understand and Brazil inspiration ni na say Carlo Ancelotti aba then we see every season so not Vinicius so form we European season no na Vinicius so ewo form until we saw say omo eba but so we Morocco from 2022 omo team no crazy omo gina so saa team ni gina so saa even in that process omo to me as Brazil in a friendly 2-1 until me the ball na Morocco boy na and me surprise at all and now we qualifying so omo ye in the fine 100% almost the tour. African champions. They can't Austria. You say we are next half corner next year my organized there. Oh, Andy, I feel say even Chan no Crano they won. And at the youth level, Olympics near they did so very well. And Mano Crowd were in the final now we so show more. And Nigeria show more so Bekaya. And clearly we football no kwa na ekosro. So for me, in terms of air cost, now the born on my boy in the Andy, now me need problem. And also most of the players who played were born outside of Morocco. So the mentality in Africa mentality normally come. The mentality come say na say mono ye no mono obi anti ye we betumi mo abo. And no mo konto mo ni omo born. Na say boy we makana say me player bi a mekana say 1 2 3 Andy. She no me say Ibrahim Diaz yen ne makana say born. Or you one of the players of Madrid that me I say Misro no, but problems at Madrid no more di edin. Ebia Rodrigo money adin here manu edin. Since because that boy is an incredible player. Oni bo papa. Say Madrid na ebia nne no abobi ochiro mbobi na say ebia o man team say ebia Juve money adepa no leader. He will do wonders. Forget about penalty no say and the game no, but he's a very good player. And see, that's how it is. But the problem for Morocco was that Morocco winning the first game Bia World Cup. Then see almost they 7. All the 7 of Marcos almost first game 8 or my Diana draw. Brazil so on the other hand not 20 games at the World Cup first 20 no. And I say the last 20 or my bono mun lose. So back in 2018 with Russia, Brazil first got I think I'm gonna Switzerland crab 1-1. It's not adding. And these records sometimes it seems the performance be a bit equal. Now more. It works out. It's not a day for Morocco. So they played out to a draw. But when you have key players, almost say players be they might not play too much, but Andy, the little opportunity they get, they will punish you. That is exactly what Vinicius Junior did. A brilliant goal. A brilliant goal, baby, or Kelly Bon or the Bon, it was massive. But even my main car, young Morocco team, the deficiency waiver. Morocco team now, no deficiency way.
As a department, never be
exactly the point. It's not make us say they were ahead of Brazil, but Brazil, you could see, say, in the middle, no, the deficiency war. And as only me Adrian, and I even attack was you go wine Tiago, on train who ye. All the Indiana make us say, experienced players, and say, form no cry a bit, okay, at that stage, say, ego Tiago, Nimna next match or something, because, chairman, border Chris or more born. Any wait interest in a more than more Brazil for Nakaso Musagency Bono. Minimum players no munim sadia. Oh, Intina a draw 1-1. It is good for Morocco, but for me, a Moroccan standard and results are we need to hail anybody. Because if Morocco want to go a step further, that is to get to the final, or to even win the World Cup after the semi-final. Brazil crown after so much 2002 semi-final, Marco say 1. It be beyond one of the bro Morocco, so just that more players no more dini. By Yemfa born into form mono, and you know more so they played well though. But again, news almost one thing, Chris Jens and have African teams is that yenya results keep to be an year jubilating year free tournament in the ball. To send a Cote d'Ivoire no more say Ecuador. Between ko jubilate wo your friend is say hotel hosa almost at next match to make us more board there be sad in South African teams ejai ebia yenya draw be against France ne ade minim say Western media no and now Westerners are no mo said ade ya no mo said that hype e na yetima next match e beduro ne entumi mo enti my ade teams na aka dem yes so be sure mo nyina to qualify but Morocco was even coach kra no omo obi o Chris Omo ye bedru baby asem we make out to Africa nyina ye be ko Morocco akosua ball ya be o de menya adwen
almost a CAF tournament
and dem no mo ya adwen ye say ma other countries ni be host no mo so build the infrastructure but just say Kenya money at Togo na Togo omo nya no mo host Togo omo nya no mo omo ni be no omo ni be ni nkan mo no so host AFCON na so omo nji bi host because we yes sir a mouse unya infrastructure and a calf cray so yes Andy almost sound very good goalkeeper Morocco. Yassin Bonu. Even on be free bench are buying a good. But only say anytime Vinicius best say goal. Although he's not been scoring too many, Brazil lose too much. And Saibari no so also share goal Morocco musu lose too much. Into a mum here no be say and the next and the game no draw. Morocco played well by you. Dear me who me depaye. Cote d'Ivoire mum. And the entire Cote d'Ivoire say over qualifying rounds that was South America. Ecuador, they finished with Brazil, I think almost the same points. And 3 points behind the leaders, Argentina. Yes, I almost 3 points. You can say player registration in 2 years ago, almost 3 points. Now that the whole of the qualifying round, no, almost consider only 10 goals. In those 18 matches, I'm consider because 10 countries, 9 home, 9 away. It's 18 games, I'm consider only 10 goals. And now Ecuador crown, not bad. The last 15 matches, Roman Lucy. Into a more bad game, Nandi. Not unbeaten. 19. They were unbeaten.
Morocco stop you on one round.
Yes.
Only T pushed twice.
Now Africa so need to meet South American teams. And the after say ye kase Cameroon ko share Argentina meboa. Yeah. And na recent time ya pe. And na ye friend say Cameroon san share Brazil. Na after eno the only time ya say South American team no Ecuador. Senegal saw the last World Cup. And it was going to be difficult. So for them to have gotten a win, and Sabo and Friday Diomande, no, I've got the name right.
Yeah, Yan Diomande.
Cote d'Ivoire for us almost so year ball because almost him coach is almost at any time. Only say Aman Diallo no didn't snap bench now go for Antiase. But from the bend or Belloc, only said Diomande no a left side winger. But the neighbor right, me boy. Now make Morocco the answer me the ways in our kwaba. Make Morocco the no. Omu coach and how many months no cast a World Cup no on.
100 days to the World
100 days to the World, so that's about around 3 months. Or cars on corner, what is all be a shortly say coaches and apply no more
23 cool.
No more heading. Straight away into a plan now. Or no so be fine. We see a color in Saloti. Atran Saloti so for Africa, but omne bo cobra.
Mami kwa umane so na memon komo all the way from Canada. Yenua Edwin Ochrebuatin you say ho NWBC, and of course Canada so one of the countries I hosted the FIFA World Cup, and you say on Wednesday the Black Stars of Ghana and so will game ho, but Mami kai Musa Edwin few questions about Black Stars, and so Edwin good morning Ghana. Hello.
Good morning, Andy.
Yeah, Erena bibi aboko de.
Yankuba do Musa.
Yes, we are pa. Ma twamfonyi ni kakra kire ewo Canada from the opening ceremony any omo first game omo boy no say na World Cup fever no esitie ewo Canada.
Okay, Andy, me chia motifo ina no mahwefo na eche obia but I must be, in fact, a Chrome Hanum there is everything is changing. I didn't even know say Canada for a boss until say World Cup start here.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I relate you.
Na ye to the more ye preparation some more ye near there, but time I still World Cup. Baby, I'm be fabia a World Cup. Baby, I'm be fabia a World Cup. The whole environment, the whole place is full of
I'm trying to munya Edwin na yebonko because me question back bia person busan pa
Asem say
me say nya asem we dem ko mun need and question them busan because
I don't know what demonstration
say omo America party Canada no so ma nko America for so me demonstration busan dey Canada for so. Hello Edwin.
Yeah, Sunia.
I think say there okay to our common so.
And it's the operation now here no. Everybody in Canada here, I have so much involved. The fever. Sometimes you to me activities there across the cramp on that seven. I was seeing cramp ego because here the chroma him say ice hockey, any basketball no, and they are more priorities. But the way and Yamasi caught with World Cup no, and the kind of passion is zero. A chroma for putting into it that. I'm really surprised. The chrome there and no power real and najo. You see the fever. People on the streets with flags moving around, cheering Canada on. And other people I won't say Jack Chrome there. We bring gradual citizenship. Etubo Hukabia and Nani Kuro free so Ghana flag back we see the other car the car on the side now Canada flag so see Canada flag there is literally flying everywhere in Canada here.
Maybe my next question so me atiesimu ewo Black Stars in cover, but now say there last week baby and news about say one of our integral members of our team Thomas Partey he denied entry into Canada. I just say Ghana Panama game no won't him Bubi. Now news never no more America and we say Kobe he said in the Manchester say omo demonstration get here the Canadian embassy I think Washington say omo ntia because asema enuntiama ye deny party entry into Canada no asema I feel party accused many monso amwo ho no muti news no mo fa ne say na there na monso mo anamu bia mo yesem betu ana.
You know, it came as a big surprise, and the reason why it's a surprise is that Obia Babeka or Obia de Wako Kase Wako Condemia de Corona Nipane. For instance, when the Somalian referee was denied entry into the United States of America, no, the mayor of Toronto, Olivia Shaw. Olivia Shaw. She came out to say, it's not fair, and that Canada is ready to admit him into Canada. So what we heard say, what we also know about law and as a court, and they say you are not guilty until proven guilty. There's an ongoing case. More discussing every now and then. They are discussing it in court, and then they are trying to work it out. But eventually, they just come out to say they are going to deny entry based on what? And that is what we are all thinking about here. Discussing, and we don't know what the reason is, because Nipana Okanasem no, you're guilty. There is an accusation, there's an allegation that they are working around it. So how then do you say you not allow the person to come in? As a matter of fact, it has become a problem for all of us, because Thomas Partey, as we know, in fact, everybody asks you Partey. They keep asking you Partey, no Mubisa Semenyo, no Mubisa Kudus sometimes, but Kudus is not coming. So these are the players to say faces of the Black Star team coming in here. And suddenly you guys will say you're not allowed Thomas Partey to come in. It has become a big blow. I a very good hit for us. Try near finding ways. You bet media bumpire Black Stars no can play without Thomas Partey. But as we speak, I'm told say the High Commissioner and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, they are in touch with them or working around. Until let's hope say by the end of today, we can hear something positive. But Thomas Partey is very big blow to all of us.
Now, Black Stars team, we understand, said, and free Rhode Island, America, I bet touchdown, Canada, because your game on Wednesday. Meaning, Ghana for more, Ministry of Sports and Recreation, say, ticket allocation, the fans are more Ghana for more, especially who are passionate about your football. More be a proper arrangement, be a more person share team. More come more coins from could be so that from there, Eddie do much to say be a game there. More special arrangement, bizarre.
Okay, so for the tickets, I'm address it because there are two questions now. For the preparations now, last week Sunday. So Occupy Tertiary Boys Nibi they are all here, and since they came here, they have changed the whole narrative. Canada has become a different way when it comes to sports and supporting. Changing last 2 weeks. Last week Sunday, rehearsals. I was there. We had a lot of fun rehearsals as to how our Black Stars were able to the next and round so. Sorry, be friend continuous in church. Serious preparation and cry the FIFA for cameras, some feed via Omodeko. The plan is that Black Stars be draw Ombakushia more airports. Black Stars airport. Na ya chia omo, na ya follow omo to be on Bakodano. Enra guys nibi ekoye mi send ya mama baby a Black Star bus. Oma branding on ya na as you all the things are more preparation near their dignano. Everything has come out. Say indeed the Black Stars are really getting in down here. Now, when it comes to the tickets issue, the government of Ghana came out openly to come and say that tickets to the diaspora, especially the Ghanaians that travel tickets now. Then later on, it became something else. Today, the High Commissioner made letter by say Ghana Nibia or Canada Bia or Pesoko game Nibia on send me and any email address and family or more on that a particular email address that they give. It was quite worrying because I didn't see why and how they were going to sieve or be able to say oh where Ghana or when you Ghana, because anybody could use Ghana's name and Ghana name and do it. Later on, she came back to say she has not received any ticket from the ministry yet. And ministry any tickets in Beba answer. So all the people who wanted to go buy tickets at that time, keep you pause. Ghana tickets free the High Commission. Unfortunately, we have still not received a single ticket from the High Commission. In fact, yesterday during the rehearsals, Kofi Adams called in a video call. And then he had a video call with some of us. And then he mentioned directly that he was going to release 100 tickets to the supporters now on Mushi Jamano. But eventually we had 50. All we are saying is that it's not as if obi ni sika or the bakoto. Name if there's been provision, which we know there's been provision of tickets. Government na procure say amufama eye Ghana for Mukroman. Why then would somebody be having the tickets and not releasing the tickets? Why do you wait? Because the Kroman sabita frache sebi. And you say be a Ghana, oh sorry, I know for we be now people have their plans. Or themselves and opomesor me pon time to me senior stadium may say. As we speak, there's even a plan say yenina ye bakwa kochia or Sankofa Square. In fact, Sankofa Square is a big place and here friend Danda Square. Now Danda Square no Nansimbe last year September hono. And no change no. I will turn to downtown. We change the name of the Sankofa Square. As we speak, Nyame aduma ochna. Eye opim so 246 to the second. Nyame kese. Oche nyame bo oye program bodwa kese pa 17th no. Ewo Danda Square ho. Ama ye nyina ya ko hono nti ye wi na ke match ya nanti 15 minutes from Danda Square ho no to the stadium no. Just 15 minutes. And you know, your person came na kuku Danda Square or the floor Sankofa Square. In na yet na honum near your time, you go up and down chilling, you do too formal, whatever we have to do. Na ya sasuya body de na ya move near the stadium honum. It just we speak there. These are the plans I have to do as Ghanaians. I they train say Black Star team no Baba Bedru. But tickets na there, Mesa can say some of the there. Honorable Kofi Adams, they should not get this thing. They should get this thing done as soon as possible because Ghanaians must take decisions. You don't want to bring the tickets at a point that people have taken decisions on TV and not some fan a base ni baby. Omunya this idea we will not have the numbers at the stadium. Now look at all the games. Look at yesterday Ivory Coast game and other games of Africans. You see that the place is packed, and if you don't be able to reciprocate same our Canada Hanma, it's going to be a problem and it's going to be a disgrace to Ghana. They should release the tickets, especially the Jama guys who are ready to go and sing from the blast of the whistle to the end.
Edwin, medase bebre na emre na de emre so anyame ad much na menim say team ni bedra de mu beye nyina na yebesa so aba waso ye na yaba bi hu na fi plan amo ni nyina no ya to aso insurance say yebe game no yeda se pa okay Edwin Ochrebuatin na yenene di nkomo all the way from Canada and na watch you eba be di eye nkomo no eba be kan
Africa teams be no boss this year nti prediction de Spain ni Cape Verde and we ba no ba chedo aye na ya bi edu achi ma yen committee ma fuaso
Ibia betimi asio when you beba on so na Spain or okay say Spain do Spain midima for Spain midima for Dr. Time that so busia ya ba na yam kwa ebeje ni so afa ni aba midima for eba hospital. Dr. Time that so doctor say en kan che tiefo ni adofo nyina say o de chason komo bibia with pure sports na June bosume da ye wo muin akaka ka bi na cha say ye kwaye ni ma nkasa was 22nd June Takra de mo honi edi mobile hospital na ekọ na no na meka mo twa mo na mo tontofe ice cream alewa na mo di obu an pressure na nam soro na so say di sa no me wo hunu nti utwam komo ho koto ice cream na uduru esbetna se enche pressure ma ho na yenhwe ba bia e boko se de ubeja alewa ne ntofe ne ntafrentafre no na de aye ohu aduru nti Takra de mo ho 22nd June midimafo eba hospital mobile hospital no eho ene ede aduro ye free wa Cape Coast Top Page Event Center ho Chapel Square ho 23rd June midimafo mobile hospital no eho ene ede ani ebe kire busuafo ayarehwe no ya de to awaboboa no efie mu mountain so ntisa we wa gyen say hospital miensa ya bie no mamu bia ye de ani hawo kwambia so a yebenya wa yebehwe ma nso onyarewa etu ase anasa ho atọ no yebe ne sa kwan ne so nti yebekọ asinfo su aha Joes Plaza Hotel enkwan FM animu ho a eno so 24th June midima for a day mobile hospital ne be ba ye free obekọ Mankasim also Anglican Church 25th June ya so eho ene yebekọ Mankasim ne yekọ Aguna Suadro town hall 26th June eno so ye ne Aguna Suadro for ai oman ma ewo honom no ye no mo be di friend say enkomo anase nkita ho ewo ayarehwe dwumadie mu na afei die twato ewo bosumi mu no eye Winneba Osagefo Kwajobedu Community Center eho ena ye de ani be kire bosumi mu 27th June ne twato na chese ya homesu July ne de nhihye fofra bantisa na medima fo se amanebo ni nyina ye nka kire mu na de ka woni se osenyarwa nyina eye ntatia case enti yarifo yare ne odimafo ni medimafo heba hospital Dr. Time da so wadaro mabra fisi enkrapo man pharmacy emprenu ye ntna hwiche mu ma emprenu yarifo udimafo ni medimafo heba hospital o sentatia case yade eye infections ahodo a adokro wo say gonorrhea, candidiasis, chlamydia, syphilis, mono, abusuafo, a preni pedrian within. Now, soon to me for one new who they also saw discharges a hot one no any burning sensations, nay a chrono, utimi to a sea feast where we and she should much say infections pa and they see a one quantity one na a was severe one na. One no abusuafo ko cheke na wo bia no aba medima for eba hospital na ya your labs any tests ahodo na ya so ano e dia ma se de beboa wo amoatanse adu nkwa na mani ahwe osisi yade kwankora e chia wo no obu asese okrapoma obatim se nipadua no ogina ho a balancing wom chese wo sugar nkasa medima for si osisi no e na ebeju akadem amoatena hwiche mu ya na doctor say fabra 30 minutes o si enyini na disisi yade na ba infections ahodo ni nnuro bi a wanonom e na atọ pressure to sisi ni so ama emusrade ni chim na ebe memu aye mre no ni nyina awie free o na ehuna amane afabra medima for eba hospital na enkuda eye nipadua wo yafunu duodenal ulcer ne peptic ulcer ne gastric ulcer bia so obo na so achibremo no na so nkase ni maye spinal cord no na huna mane doctor se men kan cho se fabra fi se wudi ho agra ebesunso ampa mo hu se ase HIV aye on enso na nya bia ulcer na ni udi ase vi se e ma wuntimi ni di ntini padua no be kwa asu Dr. Time da so say Fabra and time ni bi ento so na entatia case mojaria ya de anemia wo ya anemic chese o moja no eduduo no eni nipadua nim eswate enti da bia na eje wani subiri wo ho abonso atu atodem na enkresa nso ogu so abusuafo da koro no utuhwe no wanso ebie ma ye be ne den bramidima for eba hospital na sa anemia na betena so no doctor empeni pomasi brama obi wo so akoko chichi to na de ya ne sane de no pram moja nti ubonso otenase ya wode ne tofa ketua bi no de adjust ho no mo saa because wanye ne saa enye ye ti da bia no ogegina ho medima for say ko kwa anwenwena pempa motu ni nyina Brian Fata monto so ntu ase mfama ho ni ahwe nyarewa aye enipadua kwa bia uyi totwena enye ye se yakase ko yu kidney gu a wa unim de beba ye yi achese de foforo hye ho fi se kidney ni wodwumadi anyame ahye ne se onye se obema moja krogyen afa nipadua nim no ayi fidie nyina ba bonten enti wodi ani ntimi nye se adwuma na ene edidi ne enom na fi fam ko nipadua nim a na chese the pressure beto kidney ne so medima force men kan cho se adwuma na kidney ni ntimi nya akọ test e fail ni fabra medima for eba hospital na doctor no ntonchia na wotwe miensa na ye moa o se de be ya o kidney be gina bra na fi se enya tonsuo mu a anase eje ne ho a saa na asitata ni nipadua ase ahonhona ba oso no behunu se nipadua no aye chefo na chese odene nam ho o te so da bia na apante ohome a wahrawa no emu ntimi mie Dr. Time da so se ebekwa akosi da ben fi se kidney enya je ne ho a ehu papa na ebesusu nso susukru wade ama wa ntimi num na ede ene mpodi se rainy season ti ewiem nye hye papa na ewiem be ye hye ne aka cho se num so ebia bottle ketwa no half anaya temu miensa na che se wo wa homitie mu doctor se brane empene pomasi bre na odidi adidi ye na fa aduane papa ni nsu papa hye ni padua ne ma na sunsun sanso no de bi daache na wo benya ebusua Brian show pressure yaka to say pressure na koma no eye adwuma boro na hoɔden so a ɛna benya high blood pressure enuru so a wo benya low blood pressure na ni nyina ne say akoma na air supply moja afa nipadua system no or supply of the fa entini mu tu ntini mu block a entimi mfam enso also the force ye sam blockons na sesade akyekere no na atare ni enam no two fakes ana say aye dindindin a eno so entimi nya adwuma kese entimi dima force e ma wakoma no enye overworked eye adwuma saa na wo ka akra eye adwuma na stop na machine bi ekuta no eye adwuma bro na ho odin so a etimi je ne ho entimi dima force brain managing regulatory pressure ne ma we de na no manim na aye huhuhu ye kwa sorry ma me bi ne ho samfro no yes ye ho hwe ye ye rushing it to hospitalize sugar ye ko ye 14 that me say nyame amfafi ankenye abusuafo wo sugar no mane metna 5 6 7 wo de mane ntena sa lane ni mu ho na beda hunu na beda manage fabra medimafo heba hospital doctor time da so visa wo de na take off 4 3 a ye serious and etwam said de me kan ho asem ya eye dangerous entimi dima force men kan cho say entina ma enkodru saate bia na sa level no doctor time that so say brand ye nhwe emfa maun ye wia ye check up prostate ojunso sem nyina prostate na manage tu dia ni meye emu ya no phone bibia wo ho something which is there na ade beche no na waya se ayeten just say rush to hospital the rubber koto be me so prostate no ewo issue kokram betomu a betimi ajo nkwan afri onsem timi dima force men kan cho said that watch me enu time fabra ne fa time ni bi ento so ne mo ade opa wo we oba we bema low sperm count ahodo fibroid ahodo tuber blockages wu na mane fabra medima for heba hospital stroke nyudua ya de na ebe bonka ye enti hwe woni padua ye na nkofa asam emeto ho so visa Ghana ya she pa de be die kra na ho ya ye dinti yare bo na pesika kokko ane so ya asem foforo the doctor said your wo blevish no nanti a onanti no eho ode so original na nkroma so a na wo ho posa no na wani no ehuna ye wisi ya ne kasa bi e ho nte eje so kasa wano no kra ntimi mbie ye titiri ya ahopopo chese o ho twetwen wonsa e poapon sa line ni nyina no abusuafo e ya asem foforo nti udi ho agora stroke ne beba bebo na no kwasem a ye kan se bo wa ne ko na edi no tira anya ya wonsi udadamu biem enti wo sunsanso na no aso ano ntemema ne mebo wansa doctor time da so se men kan cho se infection se ye nompe obu ani nompe no eho akokọ agogo ama oye no hwea enyeye doctor say yawa betena mu no fabra ne emfa time ni bi ento yade so na ye moa wo sede obetena se adu nkwa na amen fi se nompe no so eho hia mani padua no doctor time da so se enkan cho say o mema samnya eyemidimafo entena wo huna mane Emma no engine nsem saa na enkoye hwehwe bi ti se crayon na ye fia na mu asan ye mre o pompia na eda ho no magye say ye bibia ho ye describe no kra na enye ye adan na woman akodu such stage entini ni nya adwuma ye entimidima force sorry bra ne emfa time no bi ento so was 5 days into dia ne tetrete pipiripi bobrobo kakraka kokroko no eno ne betimi aye edi ama fantastic na je say waju tu entina ohuna mane wabra midima Heba hospital doctor time daso ho ye wa atwema ebuakwa agogo atwema ebuakwa agogo behu midima for heba hospital enkran so poku ase mayira time daso midima for na chese ye kota kwaso ye wo ho ya so ye foforo no takwa ye de ahyehye so wo ho nom e na mobile hospital no so enenam ba bia efise time no ye de atosoro e de atofom e da krom da kwa ye me da benkum da ni fe da ha ba bia ye time vise wiase we nu nyame bo na de no de branding na ena ye adwuma ntu ba fa ho to so se de be ye amount time na obenum nru adi so pepepe na ayaresa no atimi akwama ni padua no midima force sese nru no wo boaboa no edi bia hye bi mu na aba ne ma miensa na chese nyarwa ben kona duro no fi se we kan ho se de be ye yensese nru no ma na ne nom koye wani ha nti atiefo enhye ne nsomai na frɛ ye premium services line no na doctor eno nkasa fie kra be ba be show nti line no 0591 202 375 0591 202 375 0591 202 375 0244 77 4282 0244 77 4282 0500 727215 0500727215 Midima for Herbal Hospital Dr. Time da so abusia fa ya de ko na ohunto na eto ntwa ya de besia da sene ya beto amso etwe ukuada monam se world cup ye hwede ebesie na enwom na obi abre ne ho abo no mo sa sa free ya ye beje moto bi go mo bi ntwa nwom ma mo ntemo ma mo nkoye na nansan fam ye damase.
Okay, yes, that's a pa eno midima first way ena yakopie no Maxwell eba na watu asona mame fa we emra Mr. Kurt Edwin Simon Okreku the FA president ewo Ghana games ebebo no osian 3 matches no you ready for the 3 matches Kurt and Semni Bini
and who are ready to give off $1 million for our great country called Ghana. And just like I said, was it yesterday during the raising of the flag? We have 3 oppressors. We have 3 oppressors facing us, confronting us as a country, as a team. The first oppressing team, oppressor, is Panama. The second is England. Believe me and trust me, the second is England. Third will be Croatia. On that note, thank you so much.
Right, I know the FA president on your games no and or say 3 matches no then already starting from Panama na yaba England na the Croatia and so dia kugu na Moses Farm wani esquire before and so say you goalkeeping department no you too strong to say the maybe a Champions City no
and then I share World Cup na but the World Cup as you can see countdown is the World Cup no and then you read edition 5 and then I say repeat program now said you want to be concerned more program it say your friends Kofi Donum ne ya Santwa do remember so pa you see them reporting all the way from Toronto we need to be World Cup ye chiachi na normally Ghana ko World Cup can na ye sha see there na me wo regime min kan ko wumpa me ya ho anagide na me nai no because pressure no ye ye timi ya nim say e pra adokro ye team ye who assess you look at the spine of the team your goalkeeper you should your friend is bad but Austria and Germany even against US who's goalkeeping you cannot compare it to 2006 and 2010 what between only a backup no plan is strong on the mission salute you no more boy 4 years ago only your fullback Nancy Akobo West Yana you who say Senaya now on the mission yanko what match against Wales ko bi ehun Senaya yabakofa Baba man Ababa but who say why to take a bit of time and to practice game and friendly now who the midfield the attack could do a few things and the team and you know that's the point I want to make your coaching aspect the technical aspect every year the assistant coach technical team coaching also after no about only players
I know Moses Farm wani Esquire Brofo and yet Ninkano Koji is supposed to say talking of your squad no Ghana young talents name it was just our top level European football draw saying no.
Sometimes I find it difficult talking about this particular group. What I know about Ghana, somebody will not understand what I want to talk about. But the few things I have to talk about is that yes, Ghana as young and experience also counts a lot. How many of our boys are playing the top flight football? We are in our hotel training. It's different training than different playing. If you train, you can stay in match situation. So whatever you have learned pushes to the match situation for you to prepare for the tournament. But when you train and you don't play, you don't know where you pass, where you go, and then even the language, the communication, for me is the preparation that I'm worried about, not the play on the pitch.
I know coach Jay Sapon or don't so the yellow now. I'm in far away and count na Bimra Yabija for so ya Pofuankra NSC boss on party issues no ordinano atum kakra.
He doesn't have a criminal. He's not a convict. He doesn't have a criminal record. These are very strange, reasons. Given that Partey was also recently in England, in the United States. So you would ask yourself, why is it that for Canada this has been changed? The player remains very calm, I must say. And it's the next step. The next question is what we are going to do apart from the official protest that we've lodged. We stick with he's not a convict. He doesn't have a criminal record.
Right, Nina and someone Ekoso. Anti eno serious yet. Party me say I think na did birthday very calm and very joyous. Any ade ni nyina enso etimi ekoso. Bago what Edwin report or the Abraham from Canada. Yeah, what the FA president Moses Famoni enso Canadian near there. I mean tiwe.
Dedi kan Canada. And I said those in Canada, so open so call US crack or game be tickets cost take close to bear 2,000. Depending on where you wanna go. Unse no biana andi or betina baby unso be pepe baby atina. So the government na can unsa buying na aka sem say because of CFC savvy scans your fans were high anchor. Name supporters group not already. That's what they do. They will make sure that they will support them by way of tickets. Not yet they are more Ghanaians or more diaspora. It's a very good plan. But Sandy, it is Ghana sama me no okay. Sahani yet. Yedi good plan na bana oh ya di abeji di waje no nyam na wiu. Emre do na say ticket ne but the same Ghanaians are also being a ticket no. Omo hu ticket no. Nti questions a ticket na afahin. Eye Ghana suban. It will say why dream say why is serious officer support you nation no more bu abem. Sandy omo ho no say yam promise omo ticket. Yam promise omo bibia na so Ghana ni opese ohwe no abefa away akohwe. Basabi obia no a you say asempa you kasa fa asempa code like obia no a the papa ba obeka so nya and say bi obi be spend be $3,000 na ahwe Ghana because of Ghanaian. Na the state ni kasa de bi e be boam. Na at least the state ni cry for 1,000. So 1,000 or the be fia eye. Ena omo abroach the mesre mo say ye ni omo dili a. Me ye ni omo dili say second class citizens o. Me mpesa. Ani say you fall on them pass say omo contribute to the nation build na they will do better than ya you if you pa ma menchore. Ye hwe remittances ka omo de ba. Ani ho amo na hwe fie wa Ghana. So we say we copy America na unim na ko na America say wo mba wo fa say wo nana bi enye hwe kra na obeka say ni nuam say me wo fa wa America eno kra is so surprised and me wo fa wa say na dey make me boa wo efie ne say unim wa unuanom no say wa anye bibi kra mu nyina be for mu hu no be fa ba ombedwaw and they do a lot for the nation a lot and they say yeah factor mu into our plan we need to do it respectfully and also ho dem mra ye adwuma ho nte sa ha. I wouldn't want a situation one day. Ebiana a bind ticket na kona ninche muno. Na koye issue maybe a bedroom stadium mono. Na omo so omo ko man ko any enka would have been better say ye this ka be for Ghana for because obi aposo in America and no Ecuador no your friend is a game no. Omo ne your friend is a Cote d'Ivoire game. Umu stadium. Yeah. Say we call Jay-Z. Umu stadium said na aboma. Most of South America for the they don't joke with their support. Argentina for a dom they good chromo. Likewise Brazil for Brazil for Netherlands or they good chromo. Any in America say a moral no a cosro. It's your best room. The plan, the idea was perfect. But the execution. And na de bia na more cassette ya school aye koyo. Execution. Mesre.
I am not holding brief for the minister. Mandy. Opa moving cash was a break PFM 400 tickets yenche. Yenchama T4. Tickets ni be do ha 100 nina. But people are close to you, they are related to you. They will want some of the ticket. Omonsu ye PF metie for ba ontimi mfre.
And no so or direct contact with you know between or Rachel direct.
Ghana for na Ghana for penny for e bone. As in most cases, on say take it to be Basara BKB in Pese, Ubenya problema, was a one framing family. Because why none is a repair BKB one share almost a Ghana for, or when you PF Matia for, almost when you take it, and the almost a dozen, almost 2 years sports in it. Uchi
Edwin Cassamo, saving, sir, or more group on a moral group on our more. Yes. Initial plans number more 100 tickets, but the almost a concert and run, I think it was 50.
Into 50 na kanu enya de minister kwa akoton de ama Canada for akoton de ama Russia for Ghana for na bi na offer chire de ama omo. And when you become ugo position bi a omo ba be pem wa no and nya ketewa wu. And it be very difficult for you to say no to them because some of them the reason why uti baby a wote no. So minister no bia or percent 100 ticket nature. By no and grofo mo ben no ba obi ehia ticket ni bi almost a Ghana for almost cost them ho ye bi and no ben dey una ye miss na be dey. You cannot deny those people access to the stadium. Sa ticket no untimi ngasa wo ma wo mo. Sa de tie dia e me fa 50 nko. Na me so me 50 me am TSA. Ya ma me 10 ticket. Sa me nche wo radio you so pay. And me chair 5. Me chair 5 na ka no manton dia na me ye engrofo mu so nim me we related to me no emfaso mu so benya free me so no me so me the 5 na ka no so mo omo nyina so ko stadium de ntia na e pesa supporters no omo nyina so kokoye
ba we mu de ne say ti say omo no pay 100 say no so omo nya sa 100 na omo ebo man dan se bia 50 kwa be 50 and the police at but me for zenka
54 no nya 50 no ntenase o maka ni nyina Ghana for sit at one place. Also we work up na as my special location for baby supporters and I know here Germany ni Kurusao for na Kurusao for no say
I usually no me 6000 Kurusao for
but on say no nyina gu faako. So let's have a special arrangement. So clear we share Ghana flag and the enya fe say Ghana flag no beti team 111111. Wow, she Ghana Jesse Biano. You must special location. So the Ghana take it. Any Ghana Jesse show. Now be support Ghana there should be a special place allocated to you. I numbers no ebe felt.
And I say could have be Chuma Jesse say who's the vice president the Bewa Stadium?
Yes.
She or anticipate to say like NDC fans or more diaspora no.
No maybe
say be call
and say we so be minister Andy me say pressure down so nya pressure kitwa. And sometimes men take delight in condemnation because a bedu stage you know oba could do sa stage wo the minister ne ye na wo condemn ne no and the bedu ho no bo say minister no say na nye ne forta.
So what we are saying is omo making sure say Ghanaians will be present at day.
I'm telling you that 50 tickets no dey ma omo no 50 na aka no the same Ghanaians never come.
Yeah, so
Ghana for never come just that recognized group na nko mo expect more no will not get what they more expecting. But the Akano Andy and come USA for 80 yeah, South Africa for Ghana for now it is the same take it to the more. But let's make sure that already take it in the more mono. Echo can groups no 9 numbers no. In fact, they call South Africa 2010 no. We Ghana for at every point to be now Ghana for at a specific place. Walk up here boy. Country be supporters a specific place in Edo. It once I will buy in the name of Ghana. Near director, no in fact, it is even for 36. So I Ghana near team now any board supporters be able to see. It see anyone boy any Panama for Panama for supporters near allocate a place for you. Momotana Ghana for Etina say when you are coming. In fact, you don't get to take it. All by support Ghana no. So time be Ghana for.
The tickets will show you where to sit. It's me sure say if they want Ghanaians to be together, they factored that into it. Say beyond Ghana for be at one side now. Those are the tickets.
One specific gate and
it might also be say be at the number of people or more for the ticket was not anticipated. For example, if they were thinking, so okay, you're going to make a Ghana for 5,000 to go, and maybe a 10 or 20,000. I hope so what I say. And also these bad drugs to me ediba. But what I'm trying to say is that we need to do it in a way that plan na ya fan. It should be executed well so that we benefit. Then Mr. Moses for our money. Ankomo me no nya adwen. Ba unso wo de senior man to respect there say me de man yes anka me fire. Me no nya adwen. Won say etisen o ande your mind na ekoya ade. Nti o mind koya ade na bebi edu na kakra bi na ekogina kono na obeye na ye team ni na we nya na ye keeper nya na ade na wo ba be traitor. Wonim sa Oni say sa countries bi na omo fa bibia anya hwe na ba na wo kran koma ma so ato atwene o. Da bi yenye sa. O say sometime nsema ye de anoka so pani bi ya de na nya you criticize him, you tell him that this is the right way to go. But mine there so e kogina akono a na wo your mind ba and nsem bi wo anya say ba. In all case ubenya de. On say start a World Cup na Ghana for hopes wo fem. Him so Ghana the encoy, but I won't say getting closer. Won't say everything has changed. Yes, Sani ye mine. Because bad things so American yagas yema with ye that yema with ye OTB. Until they be able to have they be so no mining ye no my with ye in Jane na we so now Sabus had no mining ye. Until ye jina konoa ye won sembia in here for now it's not important because one coach Sapon Nasemo kind or sitting you need talent now when I'm on top level it is not important time behind the eba other countries all can masa Cote d'Ivoire did you drug that's all Yaya Toure that's all Kolo Toure elho Aruna Dindano that's all may so rest and be checked to your Abdul Kader Keita that's all Oko Cameroon Eto Momo. And so Cameroon and go walk up and go say Brazil. To me now or much be say Brazil walk up. Even Brazil kwa say Pele ni ho. Argentina Messi ni Ronaldo mukrombo we aso mbe fru bi bebo ana mebo. Into that comparison I had meant as say ye ni way time and no. We know that is what we have. Any ya qualify ni see e ko. There were this time abedi Pele ni Antonio Boa money principal money adekra now we don't even qualify. Into the qualification credit, it means that the boys, if we motivate them, they'll be able to do. At this time, if you see a team, the quality in warfare, and see a motivated boys. No, I say, school air core science and maths quiz, and the what I say. The Monsama mo kangina mudi buabem. Make a school so I will quit bia, men person my boss school bidding, be a bia grade C school. No course ye be was an aprempa and presec ewo competition. Na o motivating no ya ye nim say we are den I so be papa ni me we there kokko ye nim say ye den obehwe no but you need to motivate your father so that he can go the 12 rounds na all the respect be abani and knocking out and what you say now ba na wa akwala no papa na that na say me we there obehwe I said me we there so bekum office or papa no be fine enti me okay with those comments. And lastly no care about the goalkeeping department me boy and uncle fu me to was you the Ghana da be goalkeeping department be one of the strongest of World Cup da be the World Cup.
Was it 2000?
Enye no kreda. My challenge obi ase mbacho utie me. Hwe. The same olele na ye heli no mbacho utie me. Yampam olele free Ghana has so onya de. Yampam na free national team so many years. Yebo all the qualifying yes am eje Jojo wu na dai. Yebe ko World Cup ye ball friendly yes am eje hu so ene edi olele betum. And the meme die na ebi ame na mani nye obi nkyira me World Cup ye ko nyina 2 matches a obi beka say matches we die nye olele anka Ghana enwini ana say sa match we eye olele nti na enwini ye call next stage obi nka nkyira me throw challenge me every Ghanaian but the truth is this say team no ye ya ade a ti say me fa say Cote d'Ivoire ball on so mo drew final a unu say no nyam na ebi ka player bia. And to who bench crana we respect you say more ya de me pacho ye the 3 keepers na da after all le hwa biem na bedai enya fatao enya fatao da no bedai na fatao na go papa be na da me pacho game ben ye ko ball was World Cup 2014 na fatao da da mo be catch them say game where they fatao da na Ghana ball draw na say Ghana win mo ma me baako. But oye di obey uyi asa na ochi Ronaldo shot no sign free wa oye di obey. The last World Cup one die.
Atizigi.
Enya atizigi. Enya zigi ya na mo ba ya ye bo qualify mo so onya dia mo yi ni sin chen. Enya mo Ghana for. Ena echiri ya qualify we ya mo pasa mo ya so no nenda no de mo decision yenim mo de ne courtroom friendly oje 6 no ara 5-1 ena mo say de bet na say ena sa record against Germany na ekoye 2 respectfully mo say bibia stabilize na coach fufra abape na mo sa de zigia courtroom o. It's even Ghana crowd, we still experimenting as to who to keep. It's make authoritatively say World Cup a Ghana one of the weakest department with your team goalkeeping. But I say ebi o ho ya ade pa. And ebi also ya anya ade. Ana meboa. And it's all case is your goalkeepers na omo nye te say we for na many omo nya asari goal or da wa hasisi ambacho wutie. No ya ade say fata utam ya de fata ukotum. Because on say Kwarase buy no obeme nya stability opposed no bandi ono wanko World Cup. Em so da AFCON. Anyway ni if ono under World Cup ni bi. It is all because this is not a time for criticism. Come on, angle for upo sa tizigia na asari ne beda sa asari na ana ne beda. Ubetuma kofa keep out for the ako. The boys needs our support, encouragement, and motivation. When that one comes, they also see that no people at home are behind them. Obviously, the internet and bobo fans say too quite free Colombia ne winning Australia ne adi in their numbers. America, the internet officer president ahead of the match. Okasa Chire boys said the whole world is watching them. America is with them, so they should go and win the game, make America proud. Why did he speak?
Support and
support. Why did he speak? But I would say all these were not president speak here. Let's just say President Nekasa. So if the America, when the president say hey, they all go together. And the support. Me say born America for ne born. What means that they were purposeful. They were ready to want. Me say na wait for the munya ahuma no matio. But this year, I was surprised. And this Sani Adeko, and yes, baby, I need that so in sometimes then if rubber. And when I'm more to me free by me, this is the opportunity for the boys themselves to make themselves proud and also gain good contract. They should go all out and play their heart out. Coach in Ankasana, Adia Mape coach, you ask him, and you say coach by Name Fire. Okay, but I was getting to the World Cup, Magum baby. Your time for BBR. No, be I na Ghana munya de na muntumi mo na Ghana na say Ghana entumi amoni e free ma say awu tu kwan say e be free say o kwa the Michael Essien ye hu en so ye Ghana say because Ghana mo na munya de no we a nation here building we all contribute our quota o de say untumi support plainly aka wanu tum because clubs ni bi who come stadium na akoye na match o mbese o ma me kai me first ma me fa we me first time ko house ne kotoko ha ena Uzatani so I need scan me come gate free. Now me come gate na me sabe bread. I think I was on cam me come gate free. Na ndi unim. Sa me come ono. Kotoko fo mu na me koto yo. Unim se man hwe. Na me so unim me.
Na koye wa.
Me so me house that time na say house that time no. Me drew out and bisa me bisa man say masa mpacho dan kwe we. Me kai so ya sem go fo e ba ko. Na man say oh ya house me o ka say ya house na me too many na mu say ye. Me who time am DPA and I say me nim time am many so tell me na obi anya me many so tell me na me pie and but what I say into your best say if you can't support openly nobody can force you but mama we na dey enko fem because it is your nation that is playing. I don't know the days a Ghana questions way.
Mirasi Maxwell na isi na mika ose eso obstacle enterprise maka say oh na ope tiles enso e de adwuma wo your breathing project be na drew the tile na ope floor tiles wall tiles papa from 12 foot any mika so different color shapes different sizes any designs ni na eso obstacle enterprise na akofani nyina bi enso e de abo mocha konetano so omo opposite the palace edum mo 3 branches baako adjacent ejabaju rebiem edum opposite post office na edum so asombe campaign I feel Abrapa Junction opposite county hospital and SO Obstacle Enterprise starts you know a woman number is 0244 458 542 0244 458 542 na udomo enkasa mamenka sijami ya atuma jumali yekase no baso 24th of June na we 2472 the second also on the chancellor for KNUST or say otonsa the afrewobia students, alumni, staff, business partners, friends, and university no adofo nyina na nafo nyina say nyankopo ya aduma Wednesday 24th of June 2026 e wo Great Hall KNUST enya 75 years anniversary celebration and also ekoso the launch no bibia ebekoso kama entimumre na meta na chi emadwumadi no enso enye krabe hepa shane so say Wednesday 24th of June 2026 will Great Hall KNUST 9 a.m. and Jumedi no and Subit Yakoso. Mamenka se Kumasi Agro Processing Company Limited, Wamon and Akofa Angel Kill in such side no Edia Macatro, se o spend the time and do kuku na be Komase Akate. Name to say more essay kuku na be hadwene pa also make sure say sa black pots no nyina enso be free kuku no na kuku no wo so ati so aba enya chese mfaso de free so na ya Angel Kill insecticide and also ultimate so we dey dra fully tested and approved by Cocoa Research Institute of Ghana and under Ghana Cocoa Board and no agya tumupa efei yakofa ebeso do so organic liquid fertilizer enso de abutime now you kwani odo atoso de and toast cabbage and moko sani mano jenny na odra over so no by no enso efukama na bibia koso yima wa ebeso do so organic liquid fertilizer no enu bi na we use no say making we tested and approved by a Plant Protection and Regulatory Services Directorate and the Ministry of Food and Agriculture Omagia to Sampa when aye papa beso enye na ewo eye baby a tonton agrochemicals no say keba Mr. Banu mina omutobi 0548 618 025 na cheswafre na onsa enso etumi aka wodie Menapa Royal Guest House me catch was a hode baby a obeda wasum ebetwu kuma se dia eye Menapa Royal Guest House it tiu said this year preoccupy rooms no eye kama na standby generator tamia kan yes so flow 24 hours security and so 24 hours said amount your shuttle opese be far from baby ado ba offering 0543 556 0543 556 Menapa Royal Guest House Shim School Junction offer Grace Gift anyone map abuso bi asa ko California food joint obi se dan kakra eho na yewe Gingermet Dental Clinic ese problem no yebeko obese wo se fita obese wo she wo se silver na se gold obese wo she braces obese sabi obi ono kasana pampan efrenum eba halitosis yare ko Gingermet ho no nyina emfa ma Kumasi Abrepo Junction Bantama High Street Total Filling Station achi Accra nungwa omoni NDC office ni opposite tachiwan Maxi Market Kenten Road 0598-731823 0598-731823 omo see omo home services nationwide into fra now omo enso ebuki apartment and as appointment we show obi a open internet connectivity e wo fie adwumam school hotel hostel bia open internet a obefre Kenny Rose internet solution e wo 0208 282810 0208 na Kenny Rose and so abe connect to come up edewo and so it's media tune and the your few by this wa emfa sorry so na no yinyemu emfa ema DJ Bishos na dia kebiano onfa emrena me wo fast birthday Zion and Zion birthday na ena Zion enya 4 years free ne papa kojo gangster and say ne Zion say 4 years of love, laughter, and amazing memories. Daddy loves you more than words can say. Be blessed and enjoy your 4th special day, my little champ. T Zion, happy birthday. Oh, Uncle Sinyana, you want to wish you a happy birthday today. So and happy birthday, Kodiama Clara Abba McWilson, Hidium District Assembly, and your birthday, we free Kobe. And we'll see and we'll show a happy birthday. Clara, happy birthday to you. Now, Uza Maxwell, Inaki so birthday.
Williams.
Inaki Williams, yeah.
The been na party there, Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday na party birthday.
Senior man in your birthday.
Ne Inaki birthday na. Uchaya. We dey wan kasa oba Uchaya. Uchaya because birthday no in Spanish. How is it can in Spain never catch me one farmer. Ti me can twi na ki use birthday say the OTI ayeka and aba and trio to me
and a fufu and fufu to make up.
T Naki from Uchaya to you. Happy birthday to you. Sanso and James Arthur. Don't know friend of Kwame Winner. James Arthur. Way back in school near friend Lovinio. And Kwame Winner. James Arthur and your birthday.
Lovinio.
Lovinio.
I don't know per map.
Lovinio, but they say Kwame Winner. James Arthur James no me mate Korongood Masse. Yeah. See bro, happy birthday to you. Sanso and I say happy birthday to God bless. God bless and your birthday. Hey, Miami God bless. Okay. Tete members. I wish you happy birthday. Bantama for wish you happy birthday. Sanso and set nom and HS team na. God bless. Happy birthday to you, brother. If you say happy birthday to Mrs. Doris Echampon, wife of Canadian Group of Companies, Mr. George Menu, and I was saying wishing a wife, Mrs. Doris Echampon, and so a happy birthday today. Mrs. Happy birthday to you. So and a happy birthday to sister, and so dinner wodane. Young sister, and so a happy birthday today.
Birthday, well, special happy birthday, Miss Vera Ansu. Vera Elsunyai or a fashion designer. And then birthday, Vera, I wish you long life and good health. Happy birthday, Vera, and God bless you.
Okay. Right, it was for Yamfa and Education. But Sports Center. Catch was a Black Stars Jesus no. It was Sports Center. The Ura Sports Center. No akwaji Jesus no men twɛn me nhye panama nwi na afi na wo nam a wo pagisi
Ghana for the
sisi a make uti ofa makum traffic light on ma DJ game na afia no mo ho eni betum fo mo ho omo de ujesi be ma kama na bibia enso atimi akoso abuja for edisi ana kuba ya no chena 8 Tuesday be saba na ya kenyina no enso ri ato. Have a wonderful day and stay blessed. Yakra Ambitious is up next.